Warning, this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright! Found it! Veruca, sweetheart! I'm not a magician! Give me time! I want it now! What's the matter with those twats down there?
Yo, what is good? It's the motherfucking Just Being Frank show. Yes, we are in this bitch. It's your host, motherfucking Frank Marvici. We got Almighty L. We got Big L up in this bitch. We got a motherfucking we got a blast from the past. Yeah, tell him who you is, baby. I can't.
How you doing, Daily?
And then we got motherfucking TuneLeef in the house, baby. What's good? TuneLeef, man. I'm glad you're here.
Appreciate you, bro, for real.
Yeah. Happy to have you.
Especially since the last time.
Awkward smile.
Yeah, I was kind of weird. I was wondering what's going on.
There you go.
You was wondering what was
I was wondering what's going on. I turned and looked and caught it. Like,
Oh, if you have to, you can slide that over to you a little bit more. Just not too much. Oh, damn. Oh, shit just popped out.
That's pause is happening.
yo, damn.
But because it's happening to him,
reword
it's
that.
pause for him, not for me, right?
No. Actually, it'd be
I
pause
think
for
that's
you.
pause everything. Just
Make
pause
sure
it.
before we get started, you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good shit. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Bring it up in dare meetings. Whatever you have to do. We need to get this word out, right? We need people to start tagging the name on the walls, writing it in the for a good time. Just being
Start
Frank
tagging the name on the walls.
for a good
do you mean
time.
start?
Just calling Frank, or just call just being Frank, and then we can actually put our number in the bathroom stall.
Okay.
So I was just supposed to put your number?
The number.
Yeah, you weren't doing that?
All along.
You
I'm
had
putting all our
one
numbers.
mission. Gave you one directive
I've
and you
been putting
blew it.
all our numbers
Together.
together
I'm not sharing.
in a jumble and letting them cipher it.
You want
It's
sloppy
like no,
seconds?
it's like Lost Treasure, Indiana Jones type of hunt and shit. You only get it if you discover the answer to the clues.
It's moving on. So we got a great show. Hopefully everything's looking good, sounding good. It's I think I'm pretty much done with setting this shit up for the most part. Maybe
Until next week.
Yeah, probably. Let's be real.
Looks good though.
Yeah, I feel
Come a long way, but we've said that before.
we're pause. I was gonna say we're always coming a long way.
He's
but-
always leveling up. He always levels up, though.
Ropes,
Supposed to do.
ropes, dude, ropes.
Can't be complacent.
So yeah, no. If you got past the like and subscribing shit, right? We did all that.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. But before we get into anything that we're doing, man, how's everyone doing, man?
I'm feeling good. You? How's everybody?
Chilly chill.
Right.
No complaints. Life's great.
That's what's up, man. Anything new? Anything anyone wants to share?
New developments.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to say
Current events.
that. Nah, there isn't.
I just want to say it though.
Your boy Trump was found guilty.
Found guilty of what? Being
Sexual
Isn't that old
assault. And
They're bored as
He
hell.
grabbed him by the pussy.
I mean, he said he did though.
Nah, she said that he raped her in the 90s in a
oh my
in a
god.
fucking what you call it, a changing room.
So
a
tired of
changing
these
room.
chicks from the 1990s.
And-
They're always raped.
Baby booming bitches.
The views expressed on this show by him are not necessarily the views.
That's why I have the whole warning. I have a whole disclaimer and warning in the beginning of the show.
When does it end?
Just for comments like that.
When does it end?
Yeah.
It's like these bitches are jumping in a time machine.
The 20, 30-year-old rape thing, I'm not trying to take away from anyone that's experienced some shit.
because there's people that actually experienced it. But
Yeah.
then there's these bitches.
But I'm just saying, you
So
had
what, you're saying
20,
he didn't
30
do it?
years.
I'm saying,
Court of law said that he did it.
They're just looking for anything.
they're
Jury
trying to
back then.
smoke Trump because he lives outside of their means of
So it's a witch
construction.
hunt.
Huh?
So it's a witch hunt.
Nigga, everybody's out.
Well, witch hunt would mean you're looking for the perpetrator.
That's what Trump
it's
says.
a warlock hunt.
Trump says it's a witch hunt. That's what he's been saying for years.
A witch hunt of them trying to like find shit to put him away with.
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying.
Or make shit.
Whatever.
Yeah. Because finding shit means you're actually guilty.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
he is guilty.
you still
Well, he's
gotta
guilty
have-
by the court of law, but not guilty,
guilty by
like by unbiased opinion.
It was a jury that convicted him.
Yeah.
No, because real truth is when your bias isn't attached to it.
You sound like one of them.
I'm just saying, real truth is like outside of your own biased opinion on something.
So,
You know
like,
what I mean?
12 people that feel the same way.
We don't, but this is the thing
So-
about the 12 people, though. The 12 people are picked by the
Right.
attorneys,
Opinions.
the lawyers,
Agreed.
DA, whatever.
More opinions.
So they, mind you, both of them get a fair shake at it. But at the end of the day, they're cherry picking the ones out of their selections that they feel are going to go in their favor. You know what I'm saying? So it's already a little skewed that way. But I will say, if it's going down the way it's written, it's
But
still.
both lawyers get equal pick.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to say.
So it's 50-50. The jury is 50-50.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's 50-50, but it's still 50-50 on opinions.
Yeah.
Right?
These opinions put people away for the rest of their
I
lives.
know that's
bro.
a problem for me.
Well,
So how else would you do it?
there's definitely false.
I mean, I've
convictions,
been
though.
Of course.
You know what I mean? There's people getting out fucking 30 years later that were found guilty,
right.
are now suing and
So-
shit.
I
You know,
agree.
things are just I don't know.
The system's fucking.
And there's always new leads and things changing and I don't know. But I
Is
mean,
there a better way?
better mind your motherfucking business. Yeah, how about that?
Mm.
You ever thought of that? Mind your business. But anyways, outside of minding your motherfucking business, right?
That's a fraud.
Outside of that, I need to know like what was the surrounding like what's the way to put it?
Walls. It was a dressing room.
No, like example, like there's instances with certain individuals that are found guilty of this or at least implicated in said crime, right? But it's 3 a.m. This nigga, y'all had a couple drinks. He's like, come back here with me.
Yo,
You
Bill-
should take your
Bill-
ass home.
Okay, so
actually,
what
no,
about Tory Lanez? Is he
Let
guilty?
me hit that.
Like, what do you mean?
Was
The
Tory
guy
Lanez guilty? Megan Thee Stallion?
I got-
shooting
Yeah,
leg?
they found him guilty.
I got some other shit I'm gonna pull up for y'all real quick.
He's guilty by their standards, but if you're asking me, nah.
I think she shot him. I mean, shot her.
I don't think
I don't.
shot-
I genuinely don't have an opinion on the situation. I'm just picking your brain.
Oh, yeah. It's for me. I overthink shit. So sometimes I'll start me overthinking could cloud what reality might be. You know what I mean? Like I just can't see. I can't see a guy getting out that's 4'8", right? She's like 6'9". Him,
It's already skewed.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like 4'8". She's like 6'9".
My guy had
Him-
to climb on somebody's shoulders.
No,
to shoot
him
her and
have
shit.
no. He had to climb on somebody's shoulder to get out the car, right? And then he had to be so mad. He had to work up all. He had to muster up the anger.
Not
Right.
mustard.
PJ Buster.
He had to muster up all that anger to shoot a shorty that he's actually enjoying, right? And then he shoots her. She's 6'9". He shot her in the ankle.
Nah, I think he went to shoot her and she kicked the bullet away.
She's a snitch.
But even if he aimed at her ankle, it would have hit her at least in her knee.
That was a good one. You missed that one. He said she's 6'9". I was like, she's a snitch.
Oh shit!
I don't
Watch
know.
this,
It's just
watch this.
extra as hell.
No means no, that's another one. No means no. It's like, no, it doesn't.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa.
watch. No, watch. Hold on. Someone sped it up, so they probably didn't get fucking.
Whoa,
Let
Bill.
me slow it down. No, watch what he says. All right, now it's probably gonna sound weird altogether, but.
No means no, that's another one. No means no. It's like, no, it doesn't. All right?
Why does this guy
Look,
sound like
look,
a
no
fucking
means no.
munchkin?
No, that means no. All right, but no, stop it. What are you doing? Oh, my God.
Let me play it back.
No means no, that's another one. No means no. It's like, no, it doesn't. All right? Look, no means no. no. That means no. All right, but no, stop it. What are you doing? Oh my God. You're being so bad. Stop it. No. That's not a fucking no.
Yeah, that's still a
That
no.
means I want to do it,
That
but
is
I'm
still a
afraid
no.
you're going to
Yeah.
Listen,
judge
listen,
me.
listen.
So I'm just going to make it look like it was your idea so you don't figure out that I've already performed this act with 40 other fucking people. Right?
Watch.
But then you go to court and you get a bad read and there's some guy reading it. Your Honor, she said no. Stop it. What are you doing? You're being so bad. Yeah, and you're just sitting there like, she didn't fucking say it like that. She didn't say it like that.
That's the shit I'm talking about, though.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Very touchy.
Literally.
But don't.
I don't know.
You touched it right on the head.
And it's always like niggas that's like 75 years old.
You said 75 years old?
It's 75.
Oh, I thought you said 75 years
It's
old.
like,
That's what the bitches be like.
fuck?
They'd be like, back in 1999,
You're like, you know,
The 1900s?
when we came on the Mayflower, he touched me.
shit is nuts.
Pause.
Oh, man.
All right. So, anyways.
Has anybody seen Guardians?
No.
Besides me?
No.
You've seen
I've
it?
seen Guardians of the
I
Galaxy,
actually
or Ant-Man, though, finally.
Oh, yeah? What you think?
How was it?
I thought it was
trash as
actually pretty good, but it
You actually
wasn't.
thought it was trash. Be
It
honest.
was entertaining.
Was it better than the
Entertaining
last
where?
one?
I liked the different aliens they had. They had to drink the juice to be able to understand them.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids all over again. It's like part 3.
Not really,
It's like
though.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids all over again.
Nah, that's it if it was like still in
even had the
real
ants.
life. It was a whole different shit, though.
How do you know you were fucking asleep?
I woke up and seen that ant went back.
Yo, but
I'm
did
like,
you?
yo.
My guy was
Yo, but it's
literally
dope.
like this.
Do you know what
curled
happened
up.
with the
All
ants?
he needed was a
Yeah,
blanket.
they killed.
Snoring.
No, do you know what the deal is with them though? Their story
they do.
throughout that movie.
There's a story for
They
the
get
ants.
sucked into the shit too, but like 1,000 years goes by for them. So they made their own tech. That shit they
And
came
they're
in shooting
super
lasers
smart,
and shit.
bro.
That's their own tech. They made that shit themselves.
Yeah.
That was an involvement of Ant-Man or whatever. So like a whole, actually I think it was more. It was like
Their whole
10,000 years or whatever.
civilization.
Are you
Shit.
guys really trying to convince me that this is a good movie?
No, I'm just saying the ant part was doper than just the ant swooping again.
The ant part that they developed they became intelligent enough to make their own technology and still move around like ants.
That's their shit. But how
How
are
else
we?
are they supposed to move?
But not only that though, how
Well,
are
I
we?
think
still
they would
walk,
stand
and
up
we're
and
pretty
how-
fucking
How are
smart.
we more involved than them? They can fall from fucking tall heights. They can break legs and keep running no
talking to
problem.
Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike.
So they got.
So how are we?
I'm very disappointed.
They'll
in you.
survive. Cockroaches will survive a nuclear holocaust.
Maybe they
we
should have
ain't.
used cockroaches.
Cockroach man. La cucaracha.
Yeah. I won't buy that for $1.
I won't buy that for $1. I still don't have that shit. Is there even? Where is that from?
RoboCop.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
buy that for $1. All right, now you have nothing to say about Ant-Man. You just left me out here to dry.
Right.
I think
I
he was going
concur.
for. I thought he was going for a clip.
Lord have mercy.
Yo, I'll
I don't
say
know
this
if
though,
it-
Guardians was absolute
I might
fire.
have to cut that
I
one out
can
myself.
imagine.
Guardians is
Absolute,
always dope to me,
absolute
though.
fire, yo. But an emotional roller coaster. At one point in time, my daughter was crying ugly tears in the movie theater, yo. Just to not be crying 30 seconds later.
Wait,
yo.
where
Like,
is it?
it was crazy.
I did hear that though.
Listen, I'm here to see Dick
This guy.
Jones.
I was literally about to say this guy's like a
Yo,
real life
this is
dickhead.
your shit
and
that
then he
slowed
says
down.
dick.
Free.
Yeah.
Maybe you could
There
fit
we
me
go.
in.
He's expecting you, Mr. Bond.
Remember where it is? So I can fast forward to it.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, this
it was
is-
like a commercial.
Yeah.
Arrest my face, you idiot. Admissible as the fucking thing. Now I gotta deal with it. I don't.
Yeah. Just do it on your own time.
What'd they do? You put it in and then they gave you this.
This is the only thing that popped up with RoboCop.
Oh, just put I'll buy that for $1
That's-
RoboCop.
That's what I
You
did.
did?
Yeah.
This whole shit popped up? Lord have mercy.
They
Now
gotta
we
work. They gotta work their way up to it. They gotta like work you into.
How about the head on this?
It's probably on the TV right there.
There
Yeah,
it goes.
It is.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, this is after she runs away with him. After she gets away and shit. Underground or whatever. I remember now. There it is.
Happy birthday, babe. She's from me.
Well, hey, can I have you both?
Sure. We've had our shots.
Oh, shit.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh yeah. Now that I know where it's at. Here, let me open up a new tab. Let's say that.
This dude's crazy.
That's funny.
Poor RoboCop. RoboCop traumatized me.
Did it?
Yeah, it was
Did
like.
you see the new? I love RoboCop.
You ever had? Because
The new RoboCop was dope, I thought.
Females always think somebody's traumatized. It was like, you've probably had some trauma. You need some healing. You know, you just got to heal. There's all those women out there that think everyone needs healing, right? But, like, I think back. And, like,
I know. You think everyone needs healing?
Hell no.
The world needs to be healed.
You there?
The world needs a healing.
All right.
Loud and clear.
I'm just making sure you there.
Well, because there's a curtain now. We can't see you. You ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, she can just dip out only when we know.
Exactly.
Wow.
She's just
not
the
quiet.
voice. She's
not
just
quiet
the
as hell.
voice.
But yeah, so like, I dug deep. And I'm like, am I traumatized? Do I have trauma? And the only thing that popped up was RoboCop.
RoboCop?
Yeah, like, because that was like the first movie that I seen where body parts was flying off.
Yeah, when his face
I seen it at such a young
acid.
age. I seen it at a young age. It was
Yeah,
that
me too.
and Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah. Thriller fucked me up too. When he turned around and he was the monster. I was like, oh shit.
But nobody touched my little man cat or nothing.
Man cat.
What the fuck is a man cat?
That was it.
I once heard it referred to as an ass pussy.
What the?
Not the starfish.
Not the starfish. Not the balloon knot.
The brown eye.
Yeah, the brown eye.
Brown eyed girl. That song's all about anal.
What?
Brown eyed girl.
Brown eyed girl.
You'll never hear that song the same again.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, he's never probably heard that song
I
before.
never
in general.
have.
He
It's
never
a
wants to hear
classic.
it
It's a
now.
classic rock song.
I will never.
It's
Sure,
Rolling
it's a classic
Stones.
rock. Yeah.
Singing about
It was
anal?
Rolling Stones right out the ass.
Brown eyed girl.
Oh, I know that. Yeah. Goddamn, that's what
Singing
they
about
meant.
anal?
That's what they meant the entire time. Like, wow. I wonder why they went platinum.
Well, if you analyze the song,
Analyze it, right? With anal eyes.
you have to analyze it.
You got to get anal about it though.
Brown eyes.
Don't mean to.
So,
Jesus. Does that happen
so we got
annually?
as long as it's an anal log.
You gotta get an annulment afterwards.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. All right. So
ridiculous.
They're being
Well,
inundated.
analytically speaking, we got TuneLeef up in the fucking house. What's
Hell
that?
yeah.
It's good. All right. Now that we've been analing around for
all these
first part of the show. So yeah, man, glad to have you through. Yeah, it's so I'm just to be clear, right? I don't want to be assumptive, right? Are you with Moody's shit, like his label, his company, or whatever it is, or are you just that you're?
Nah, we just fam.
Okay, all right. I didn't want to like say it or promote it or whatever, and then come to find out I'm incorrect. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we do deal with some of the same management outside the city that we're dealing with the tour with right now with Millifire.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I have my own label, Blacklist ENT. He has his, STMG. But Blacklist, that's been coming since like 2013, 2014, I want to say. I started with my boy Justin Smart, who he actually I call him Just Blaze, not the other Just Blaze.
I got you.
Yeah, so.
Well, yeah, because if that was your boy, you would.
Yeah, exactly. So like, he's actually the one.
short.
He's actually the one that came up with the idea for Blacklist. I was just doing my thing at the time, just rapping.
Gotcha.
And he's like, yo, we should come with our own label. Da, da, da. He makes beats. So I was like, all right, bet, cool. Let's do it. And then he kind of just disappeared on me. So I just kept going on with the idea.
Just vanished. Like, he pulled out.
He just
yo, you gotta chill.
You're being anal about this now.
Yeah, this is good.
You gotta.
Sorry, I don't mean to take you down the annals of.
Nah, but he's been around, but he's just like not directly involved with the work like I was doing it. And like I said, him being the beat maker at the time that I was supposed to be getting the beats from, it was just kind of like, I need beats. He was like, hey, I got this joint, you gotta come check it out. But he'd never like send me the beat to work on it. So I'm like.
I've dealt with a lot of that myself.
So I just,
wow, that's rough.
Yeah, so like I luckily I have other people that send me beats before that just over time.
In your hard drive.
Yeah, I've acquired beats over time, so I just work on them, or sometimes I'll get beats from other people at the time when I'm working in the studio.
I've learned at this point, no beats are timeless.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, if you think about it, because you have shit like Griselda beats, you have trap beats, you have drill beats. If the beat is dope, the beat is dope.
So it is timeless.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
but like now,
based on perspective,
no matter what the type of beat it is,
yeah,
it's pretty dope. Like where we're at in this point of the game, there's no necessarily in fad. Anyone can break the in fad mold almost with any style of hip hop now.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
As long as it's just dope.
Even with music, because like I've there's songs that I've released recently that I wrote like back in 9th grade.
Wow.
But they still, the people are still like, yo, this is. I'm like, but I wrote this when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? They're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the crazy thing for me. I'm like, even with my boy that I do music with, my boy Mike Stone, shouts out to him. We did a lot of music together that we still haven't released. And I'm like, yeah, we got to release these tracks. And he's like, bro, that's old. And I'm like, that's old to you. Like, you was the one to record it, so of course it's old to you. I'm like, the people that have heard it, it's still going to be new to them. Like,
right.
And of course, when I actually let people hear it, they're like, yo, this is fire. And I'm like, I know. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell this nigga. He don't want to listen to me. So, I just still release it. Like, I tell him ahead of time, like, yo, you're going to be out. Like, just giving you a heads up. Yeah. You're going to be out. And he's like, oh.
Sorry.
So it is what it is.
And you don't produce yourself? You just
no. I just write. I sing, I rap, and I write my own lyrics. I did make beats back when I was 16. I made 2 of them. They came out really dope for my first 2 beats. And then the hard drive crashed.
I was never able to make beats.
After that, I gave up. I was like, never again. That's too much work to be losing. But yeah, it's dope. Like I want.
So you're the only artist?
No. My label has at the time we have artists in Springfield. So there's King Havoc the Ruler. That's one of my other cousins. He's my first artist. I have Poetic Soul. He's my second artist. He's also one of my cousins. Bartell London. And I think that's it for Springfield. But then I have artists in New York. He's a battle rapper, Jay Worthy. I have another artist out in Omaha. He's another battle rapper, Danny. And then my other brother-in-law is out in Florida, Lawrence, L.A.
Now, when you say you got, you mean like your network, your immediate network, or
yeah,
like you're managing them?
These are the artists that I'm dealing with. Yeah, so basically, I wanted to spread it out. This has always been my vision because Wu-Tang was my favorite group when I was growing up. So I've always wanted a big group.
There ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they're forever.
Yeah, exactly. So like I've always wanted a big group. That's always been my vision. But it's always hard to get other people to stay on the same idea that you're on. So
yeah, most certainly.
I've had years of getting in groups and then it breaks up because whatever it might be. So for a while I just gave up on the whole group idea. I was like, you know what, I can't do it because it's making me stagnant trying to help, working around for everybody else. But once I found some people that were on the same, level as I was, thinking of the same thing, and I was like, all right, I think I can do this, So I started working with Havoc. I've been working with him since he's 14. He's like 27 now, I think.
Oh shit!
Freaking Poetic. He just came in like last year, I want to say, but he, like I said, he's family also. And then Danny, I was working with him back when I started Blacklist. He used to live in the same building as me, and he raps his ass off like nonstop. Just he would call me up, leave me messages like 3 in the morning. Yeah, like nonstop. I'm like, bro, I'm at work, bro. I'm trying to sleep, bro. I'm in the shower. Yo, but you gotta hear this joint. I got this. I'm like, bro. So I actually call him Memphis Bleak because I remember. I don't know if y'all remember the movie where Memphis Bleak was always trying to rap through the whole. Yo, we hit the studio. Yo, Jay, we hit the studio. I think that was the joint with Beanie Siegel where they was breaking into houses and shit.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, yeah, I was talking about
State Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you're Memphis Bleak. So I call him Young Memphis. But yeah, like It was all to me. It made sense because I'm like, if I have people set up in different cities and different states, then we can network and get shows faster and start working. More fans. Right. To me, it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. So I have them set out in different. Like, if you find about shows, you get in contact with anybody, let me know. We can start sending stuff back and forth. Getting shows set up. So luckily, it's been working out now with us being on this tour with Fire Nation and Mumra doing the Immortal Flames tour. Our first stop was Nebraska, O'Neill, Nebraska. So O'Neill, Nebraska is like 3 hours away from Omaha, where my other artist is at. So I was talking to him when I was out there. I was like, we're supposed to be coming back out this way again. So just get some contacts, make sure you find what's going on. So when we come back out this way next time, we can actually get something going. So it's good to have that to me.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, especially if you, if you want to try to hit broader crowds like quicker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I still appreciate, like, no matter what happens throughout, like, music, how digitally people can get it on. I'm still glad that, like, live performances can still really can get you popular. You know what I'm saying? Example is was it Mark Reboulet? I think his name is. He's the guy that
you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the dude that like fucking plays the like. He's got the repeater and keyboard. And he does commercials like in the bathrobe. He's fucking hilarious. But he started off by performing like in bars. He improvs his shows, right? And he was in the bar and he fucking live streamed it, and there was some hilarious fucking songs. Some of the clips are TikTok videos and shit, and they're fucking there's hilarious.
That's dope.
And he got popping. He's just did Coachella.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, and he drew a fucking crowd. He's main stage. He wasn't no side.
If he's a TikTok sensation, it would make sense.
I think he pretty positive he improv the whole show. Like, didn't play a single fucking song, and he did an hour set.
That's wild.
But it's crazy. He puts.
You could get fired for stuff like that.
That's how we got on.
That's what he does.
That's literally how.
But it's a risk.
It's a risk. Yeah.
It's a risk, and
Well,
some people are not willing to
perform in music.
But I get what you're saying. Like
But to go to one of his shows, you have to expect that because that's what he does.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
He doesn't write.
People know.
No, but what I'm saying is you can fuck up doing actual songs. You know what I mean? So like, improving's great though, because as long as you're good, like quick with it to come up, because he doesn't necessarily do anything like piano and keyboard wise, like he does talented shit. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. But as far as like lyrics and overall shit concerned, like dude can sing. Like he's not a great singer,
it's all
but he can
simple,
sing.
funny shit.
But it's simple, simple, funny shit and like catchy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got
like
you.
Bitch, let me in. I want to fuck. I think that's literally something that he's done. Yeah.
And they were in attendance for this.
People are fucking loving it, especially the white people. They were like,
"Oh, you already know."
We'll show you videos of him on the break.
Hell yeah!
Show you some shit.
I'm gonna.
Why
pass.
don't you pull something up?
No,
I'm like,
I'd rather not.
"Oh, well, we got this shit."
What's going on with your label and stuff like that y'all got? What else is going on?
Right now, at the moment, Havoc, he had just released his album February. I think it was February 18th. Now Poetic he just released his album, which is it's up on YouTube.
Too,
are you putting them out, or is it up to them to
No, I let them do it because we all do it through DistroKid.
Okay.
Freaking, that's the best thing I like about my group too, because I dealt with another group before this one where I wasn't the head of the group. I was actually helping the group out. But the person that was the head, like the head of the group, didn't want to give the group basically control of like the decisions. Like it was probably like give me your opinions, and then when it came down to the main decision, it was like, all right, whatever, but I'm gonna make my decision. So the thing is, like that's my thing. I was like, that's not the way it should be. No. And my thing is, I want to change up the way things are done in the industry because I feel like people always say, oh, that's the way it is and that's how it's done. I'm like, but why does it have to be that way? Do you have to follow that just because that's the way they do it?
Give us some examples.
Yeah,
you really don't though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, for instance, just the whole backstabbing, thing. Like to get to the top, like you have to get over on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Or even with the money situation, like when it comes down to breaking down the money with each other. Like my thing is, I want all my paperwork to be straight. Make sure all their paperwork is straight. I don't want anybody, confused, and I want everybody to know exactly what's going on because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm trying to get over them because I don't want that to happen to me. Yeah. I've already been down that line. You know what I'm saying? So I know the feeling of it, so I'd rather not put anybody else through that. And at the end of the day, your loyalty is what gains the person's loyalty back to you. Like I said, this is all from doing stuff my life. Like I've always been the type person I try and be loyal to people, and the people that I've been loyal to, later on down life, they come back and they show me, respect, or they giving me something out of that. And I'm like, that's dope, but that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be anything else besides that, just because you're being genuine. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably because I grew up in church. So, I was always taught, don't do things and expect things. Do things because, just because. Mm-hmm. And then God's going to bless you regardless. So, cool. That's the way I try and work with my business. I just want my artists to be, like, even if they find somebody that wants to sign them, I'm all good as long as I get my respect and my cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
so
I just want
contracts and everything else is down to the T.
Yeah.
And the splits and everything too.
Yeah.
Oh, and then so how much you get and stuff like that? Do you feature on these songs too?
Yeah, we do and that's the other thing too. Like we're not charging each other and nothing like that. Everything in house is it's free for us. We do everything. Now outside, anybody coming in, like obviously they got to pay. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for us, like everything is 100% split. Even for like the show that I just did for Havoc, I made it where the artist that came in to perform for a show actually got paid too, because like I said, I'm an artist also. I've been doing this for years now. I've been doing this since I was 16, and there's no reason I shouldn't have been paid all this time, and I'm still not getting paid, but I'm paying to do shows. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it where I can get a profit, but you guys can also profit too. So I split it down where they sold tickets, but they kept us 50% of the profits. I kept 50%. So everybody wins at the end of the day. It was all good. I got to pay the venue off and take care of everything, and I still got to go home with a little money in my pocket.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah.
Now on the back end, you get paid through what's it called, like BDS or something like that, like when you're doing the show part of it.
The show part is just off of whatever I get off the sales.
Off the front.
Yeah. Because I put up all my money on front. Like, I'm not getting any money like that. I'm still working on the whole, LLC and all that stuff like that.
Because I know that there's a way to get paid.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm still working. Like, this is literally me beginning into my own company, because I put my company on hold to help my other friend with his company. You know what I'm saying? So my company's been waiting like 3 years already.
Okay.
I just stopped, like I said, the situation with that company probably last year, and just started putting full force into mine. So now I'm just working, like I saw, all the legal stuff in the background, so I can have all that situated for them and myself. You know what I mean? But
so let me ask you this question. So, because I actually haven't even checked this for myself. Like when you feature, so say like you're through DistroKid or TuneCore or whatever distributing company you use. Say like Frank needs you on a song. If Frank fills the information out correctly with your name, you'll still get those splits off of that song, correct?
You're supposed to, yes.
As long as he
as he puts all the information correctly, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And do you give him ahead of time, or after you do the track or something like that?
What, the information?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll probably be better to have the information ahead of time, so that way you can just do it. But
okay,
yeah,
that'd be good. That's good. It's quick.
Because even like I know when I was with the other company, they gave us split sheets.
Yep.
And I've been rapping since I was 16. I started in gospel and went over to secular music, but I've never had to deal with any kind of real paperwork the whole time I've been doing this, because I never got signed. Yeah. So now it's like they bring out split sheets. I'm like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got gospel vocals?
Yeah.
You do?
I had.
Don't be one
vocals.
of these guys that say they can sing but they can't sing.
No. Actually, I started off singing. That's the thing. But I stopped singing because of Drake. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, I need to hear this singing. I'm gonna be honest too.
Basically,
you can do a freestyle.
A freestyle.
Yeah. Oh, well, it don't have. You can be a written. It can be a freestyle, like a free verse. It doesn't have to be off the top. But
I probably can just sing something to you. But
I'll put a beat on though if you want a beat. You don't have to do it right the fuck this second.
Oh, okay.
Too,
Yeah, freaking nah. But basically, with Drake, the whole situation with him was when he came out was around the same time when I was trying to come out. And my thing was, I was like, I'm going to rap and sing. I was like, that'll be my thing or whatever. And then Drake came out. I was like, you know what? Never mind. Because I'm going to feel like everybody's going to feel like I'm copying him. You know what I'm saying?
To me, whatever. Like
so
that's,
stop copying.
But now it's like, yeah.
Because you can, if anything, done it better than him.
Yeah. But back then I wasn't thinking like that. I was just like, oh, it's going to look like I'm trying to dick ride and copy this nigga style. So
I feel you.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because think about it. When Drake came out, that was like the last era of wanting to be original. From that, like kind of after that, everybody started like
becoming Drake,
pretty much, and Wayne. It's like if you took those two,
but even
them.
yeah,
true. Yeah.
But a lot of them were following like Big Sean. That we came to, like Kanye had this dude like there's like all these stories like Kanye had this dude like under his wing as a kid, and nobody knew about him, and he was bringing him to all these places. So all these big rappers were hearing him, and they were just ripping his style. Like that, Big Sean. You didn't know that story?
Oh, really?
Well, he writes a lot of motherfuckers.
Like, you know that, I don't know what it's called, you know, because I'm not one of these guys that rap and know what the phrase is. No, there's guys that rap so well that they even know like what the phrase for each type of rap and style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know that. So, but you know the style where they're like, they'd say a line and then they would end it, instead of it being like an actual metaphor or simile, it would just be the line and then they'd end it with a word. That came from Big Sean, to the point where when he came out, he couldn't even use it. They had just abused it. Kanye, Drake, Wayne, all of them. Sheesh. And it was called the Super Duper Flow. You can look this up.
Yeah, I heard about that. But damn, I didn't know you.
Exactly. So a lot of times, like, people will be like, oh, I don't like that rapper, but they like this rapper, and they don't realize that that rapper likes the rapper you don't like, and you like that rapper, and that's really that rapper that you don't like. You know what I mean?
Rapper to rapper.
It'd be crazy.
I wouldn't even be surprised if like all of them at the end of the day are writing for each other, or like not even writing for each other. One's writing for multiple. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
that'd be
like,
nuts.
Because like I actually thought about like if I wanted a song to come out a certain way and I wanted an artist on it, like I would write the whole thing. I can see myself writing the whole thing out and saying, I'd like you to spit this. Like I'm not going to force you to, but you know what I mean? Because this is the way I envision the song with you on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing the song with you in mind, but I'm like,
I'll collaborate, but not on my like verse.
So that's what I wouldn't do myself, but I can see. Like,
I'll write your verse.
I can, but that's what I'm saying. I can see other people writing other people's verses. Like, I can never.
I would
sit
down
not
and like
spit my own verse.
Come up with a song with you together, and we can write our verses separately. We can come up with a hook together.
That's understandable.
You know what I mean? But I'm not. You ain't nobody writing my shit.
That's
not
the way
never.
I feel. Yeah. I feel disrespected.
Never.
Like,
I'd rather
not even disrespected. I just feel like, yo, like how am I? Why am I even on this?
I'd rather
whoever
write
wrote
a
this
whack
shit should be on
verse.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta.
But sometimes you might have a unique voice.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not Dr. Dre.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't. So like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's.
I don't know. Unless I'm doing a bridge for somebody or something.
But that's still different. That's collaborating.
Yeah.
You know, bridging and hooks, I don't feel count.
Yeah.
So it's weird
because I've written many a hook and bridge for other people to spit.
So it's weird for me to say this because a prime example of this is one of the most famous people in the world, Whitney Houston. She doesn't write her own shit,
right?
But she's the voice. You know what I mean? Like, so. But what I was gonna say was, I don't really like. I don't consider. I don't know how to word it. I almost don't consider someone an artist if they don't write their own shit. But then again, there's people like Whitney Houston.
No, you shouldn't consider them a rapper. You should consider them an artist.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like a rapper and an artist.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing.
And not an MC.
Yeah, an MC.
Yeah.
And I also,
that's why I take it personal when people like you write. I'm like, hell yeah, I write my shit. Like,
yeah.
Because my thing is like, how can somebody convey what I'm feeling? Like, I don't feel like somebody can convey how I feel better than me.
But I think
if that's what you're going for, though,
but you
know
gotta
what
understand.
I mean?
They're all my
because you
thoughts,
might not be going for something that's deep. Maybe it's more of just like a popping track that you're like, yeah, that shit's dope.
Even still, because it's me. Like, it's the way I would.
I would take it and I would dissect it and I would take this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so what I have
people don't even know. I take their own beats and I fucking change up choruses and like hooks the way their beats go. I'll rearrange that shit to my liking, like the whole nine. But you know what I mean? So like, I guess it's different when you're looking at like a craft point. You know,
like,
to me, it's like engineer
it's
or
the
anything
creative
like that?
process.
So what I have done though,
but I don't write to beats. Like I started off doing poetry, so like.
Gotcha.
I've automatically just been a person that writes. Like I'll come up with like a flow in my head, and I'll try and stick to that flow, and I'll write. And then
do all your poems rhyme?
Yeah, because that was another thing I never got about poetry. Like they used to say you didn't have to rhyme, but I was like,
yeah, poetry you don't have to.
Yeah, but to me it's weird if it doesn't rhyme. It would just seem like I don't know, like a
bunch of words.
It's like someone's just talking.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So
someone could put something eloquently though, and not
like I like
rhyme.
Shakespeare. You know what I'm saying?
You like Shakespeare?
Yeah. I actually did Shakespeare when I was younger.
That's L's homie.
Sure. I was about to say he could suck a dick.
Well, they were homies, I guess.
Not shaking the spear.
That's not shaking the spear.
Yo, you know Shakespeare didn't actually. You know Shakespeare didn't actually write. Speaking of, perfect example.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't write his shit.
Yeah.
He was just somebody that could write.
Did you know that?
And
that he didn't write his.
Yeah.
He didn't come up with
like
any
all
of
that
the
stuff
shit.
you enjoy ain't even his.
Somebody else wrote it.
Poor
and
guy.
had him publish it. Swear to God.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because
Google
it's
it.
probably his voice.
It's out here.
Same type of shit. Yeah.
Or not?
He was able,
Well, I bet it's written.
he was able to
Yes.
word things eloquently,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
whereas they weren't. They were like, "Yo, this is the
So
story."
they basically gave it to him and then he rewrote it, pretty much.
What happened?
I guess you can Google it.
Wait, we have-
She's calling you.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I don't remember.
You said I, and I'm like, what?
Did I didn't say it just now.
You woke her up.
Nah.
I said that a hot minute
Woke her
ago.
Alright.
You fucking with me? Yeah.
We were talking about shaking the spear.
And how he didn't even write it. Nah, that's crazy though.
Yeah. No. Sometimes some people are a better presentator of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
presenter,
it's not a present. Yeah.
presenter, presenter.
I
You
made-
gotta
I
relax
made it my
over
own.
there.
I made it
You
my
being
own
the host
shit.
and all, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Slow down.
Nah, but I have
Hold
been in
your
a, I
horses
have
there,
been in a
buddy.
situation where being a battle rapper and hanging around with other battle rappers. I have been in a situation where we do what we call sparring. Or we'll be writing and I'll be like, yo, check this line. You know what I mean? Tell me what you think about it. We'll go over heads or whatever. And while doing so, I've been in a situation where I've been like, yo, what if you said this on top of that, doing like a scheme? So and so was doing a sister scheme, the show sister.
Yeah.
And I came up with something similar that had to do with it. And not realizing it, he ended up putting it in his shit.
So
That's happened like 2 or 3 times with the same person.
So that person had to be definitely bad if they took lines from you.
Wow.
I'm just fucking with you.
Wow.
I'm
Shaking
just
the
When you're right,
spear.
you're right.
shaking the spear, shaking the leg.
That might be a new one. There.
And then there was another time where he was doing the same set. You know how you do like this? We're talking about rhyme styles. You know how you do the 3 words and then you say the same 3 words, but it means something else?
Yeah, yeah.
So he was doing one of those, and I added an extra one onto it, just fucking around, and he ended up keeping it.
Yeah, I mean, I've
And there's a
done
couple times where I've done
you've
shit
done
like
shit
that.
like
So
that
now-
for
so
each
now you
other,
wanna-
though.
now you
We're
wanna
like
beef?
writing songs. Like if we
what
get
he
to a
want.
part
Of
where
course,
like, I
give me all my
can't,
bread.
Okay.
I'm trying to say this
What is
and
it,
rhyme
50-50
like
or
with this
60-40?
word, but I can't.
So I feel like the fact that I don't remember it like that, it couldn't have been done a lot. Cause like,
you know what? I will say with us, for the most part, everyone would be quiet as shit.
we're more
their
silent.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. I'm a walk arounder.
But there's been times where I pop shit. But we've definitely bounced shit off of each other. Like,
Hell
yo,
yeah.
What I have helped with recently is the process, my process. Like I've given my process up, and I think that that's helped people come up with better ways to
they kicked
construct.
in that and
yeah.
evolved it.
I write punchline first. I write backwards.
I write 2, like 5, 6 different ways. Like
Yeah,
I'll have it to
yeah.
where I'll write down the words that I want to say, and then I'll find ways of saying those words.
See, I've never done that.
Because like if I know I want to do it, so I'm the type. So I'm a different type of rapper than a lot of others. Not necessarily the only one, right? But if I can find a dope rhyme scheme, I'll rap the same fucking rhyming words an entire 16. You know what I'm saying? Because I like doing shit like that.
I think
to me,
that's
that makes a
good.
statement. You know what I'm saying?
You don't feel like you're beating it.
Only if you do it right.
But you have to do it dopely. You
right.
can't drown it
There
out.
are times where some people do it, and it's like, yo, how long have you been rhyming? 6 months?
I rhyme
it
with
sounds like
schemes.
someone that's just got to rhyme every word, and it's now good. But when
But
you
I
do
rhyme
it
with
well,
schemes for a while too, though. Like
when you do
I'll
it well,
rhyme
it's
8
good.
bars.
You are more of a schemer.
Yeah, I will definitely.
I'm joking aside. No, your rhymes be a lot of. You have like a lot of schemes before you were.
I'll run with a theme.
Yeah.
Like there's all
you
types
into
of shit.
pussy, like you wiping back to front.
Yeah. He like works within a scheme.
Damn, that's actually. I remember writing that line too.
You patted yourself on the back.
I don't know how.
Because then the crowd got a good reaction on that shit too.
That's
like
one of my favorites.
Yours is
Thank you.
like.
I heard you. You wild.
orthodox
So hold
as
on. You
hell.
wild out too on one other line. I said, oh, what did I say? I said I always keep Ain in front of something about winner beater. I said I lit it or ice cold when I ride. That's a winter beater. Then I said a white dude in love with his black Nina. That's jungle fever. And you in the background were like, yo, or that's fire, some shit.
See, mine is.
What is this, on a battle or something?
I'll hear.
It's when East City. When I was in the suit with Lush One when he hosted it.
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
I was a big
I'll
Super
hear a
Bowl.
line, and then build a whole rhyme off that one line. Like it'll have nothing. It won't even be a punch.
I do that trying
Like-
to build up to the
Like
line.
the Inuit Queptis song, I said high vibration. I heard myself saying high vibrational, and that's all I wanted to say. So I constructed the entire rhyme around wanting to just say high
So
vibrational.
I gotta say,
You know the
now,
song Barracuda? That's what they did. They structured the whole song around her going,
For real?
Ooh, Barracuda.
That
they
happens.
wanted to say that one part.
That happens
Yeah.
a lot though, because like when I had the band, we would be jamming out, and we came up with almost all of our songs by just jamming, and then we'd find something, and we're like, oh, that's
And then
dope,
boom, boom,
and then start
boom.
freestyling like a hook to it or whatever, and then sometimes you like if you don't have rhymes yet, but like you're trying to think, I just be like,
Yeah.
I've seen people sounding out
I've
the
seen
shit.
people do that.
I'm one of
before.
those people too. When I'm writing for like a
I
battle
will
or
do
something,
that, yeah.
and I have like my end piece or even whatever piece it is,
Right.
up until before or after that part, I'm like, because I want to know my cadence.
Somebody walks back, it's like, yo, this guy's got fucking
Talk
brain
to him,
damage.
Yo, preparing for a battle is crazy.
Somebody gotta get this disabled kid out
Preparing
here.
for a battle is crazy. Once you have your shit written and it's memorization time.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in front of a mirror, anytime you're by yourself, you're looking.
Still pushing the mirror.
Yeah.
You're still pushing the mirror. Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
Remember last time we were talking about you be rapping to yourself in the mirror?
Yeah, in the shower,
In
guy.
the shower. Yeah.
Yeah, in the shower
This
too,
poor
man,
guy.
yeah. Well, when
Poor
you're
guy.
busy like I am,
Sliding
you don't
down
get a lot of
walls.
time to be doing that shit. So I'm multitasking
Like, fuck
in the
it.
shower.
Yo, I'm the best
Fucking,
rapper
I said, yo.
You coming up with bars?
He's the freshest rapper. He's in the,
Yeah, the fresh.
Freshest, so please,
Big
please.
leg, aka Irish Spring.
Yo, he's like Scandinavian spring.
BKA Ivory.
Bars 2000 and shit. Lever bars.
So, what's your process?
Mine's?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, seeing that I was a poet, I would come up with a flow, like, however the flow is, and I just try and stick with that flow. But as far as the beat, if I hear beats, I'll just listen to it, and I'll have my hook, whatever my hook is. I'll try and match the hook up with the beat.
So you do. Oh, okay.
And then my flow just kind of goes wherever the beat goes.
2 questions. Do you ever have a topic for a song before you go into it? Or do you
I usually
decide that?
No. I usually always try and have a topic before, because that's how I usually write. Like,
You know who the
unless it's just one of those moments where I'm just like, oh, something comes to my head and I just start writing.
you know who the funnest person to write music with, like to come up with song ideas and shit, is Rooster.
Yeah.
He's literally the funniest person in the world.
The names.
Yo, because
Right.
yo,
Speaks volumes.
This is just a Jamaican dude. He's
Yeah,
he's
funny
straight from
too.
the island,
He's
right? But
mad
he's
funny.
been here for mad years. But he'll just start like singing a hook like she need to wash her pussy, like
Wow.
But like we're just fucking around drinking and shit, right? But then all of a sudden she don't wash the, you know what I'm saying? And he'll sing some shit and it'll sound
That
dope.
shit.
Yo, but he has like a Bob Marley voice.
Yo,
and,
that's
and he's singing in straight fucking.
Wait, he's an OG though?
Yeah. He's like fucking 50, I think.
He be going out to shows and shit?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's got
I
a
think
band.
I think I've seen him
He's
before.
Fear Nothing Band.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I know
So
what you're
that's
talking about,
that's my
He's,
motherfucking homie.
he be going in.
So we'll be like,
Mad
we'll get
energy,
up
mad energy.
and we'll just like drink like a bottle of E&J and smoke mad
Oh
shit,
my
right?
God.
And all of us,
Crazy.
the entire time though, this dude's just popping up different
still
funny
drink
ass
E&J
shit,
though?
and we'll spin a whole song off that shit, and we'll usually drunken freestyle a whole show. But we will never remember none of it, so I gotta write down like key phrases.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "She don't wash herself," you know what I mean?
That-
Like,
Somebody ever
Crazy.
finds that piece of paper and they're like,
I think I still have it too.
Smells.
Wow.
Yeah, yo,
Itchy bunhole.
Yeah, we came up with a couple ideas that are like, I'm doing one of the songs. It's a super catchy fucking. I'm surprised no one's really done it. I can't say it.
Yeah,
on air.
don't. Yeah, just get busy.
I just can't. But it's like it's like hilarious, but it's serious.
This little Dicky rap.
Yo,
No.
I just
So-
put my wife onto that show.
Dave.
She loves it. Yo. Dave
So
loves it.
I appreciate artists like Dave and
No,
Prof.
he's-
and Prof. Prof's
Oh
very.
yeah, Prof is hilarious.
But Prof is like a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
I'm like my natural, like where I'm at now and feel like writing is like a combination of them, but still a little bit more street. Because at the end of the day, that's like real, whatever.
They're more commercial.
Hardcore.
They're more commercial, yeah.
Back, not back
Reality
necessarily,
based.
but yeah. So not like I'm not gonna have a goofy element really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
not too
satire.
much.
Right. But you'll still, but I want to be able to allow myself to still say whatever the fuck I want.
Well, that's who you really are, like the jokester.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So it's hard for you to just, because even in the podcast, like if it's too serious, you
Yeah, I
gotta
gotta
pop a joke.
break that shit up.
So you do that in your rhymes. That's funny.
No. But
like I'm done here. Just gotta throw something like.
But it's
satirical.
it's fun too though when you can kind of get away with saying certain things, and some can't really do it. Like if I
can't just start joking in the middle of my rhymes. Niggas be like, "What is wrong with this guy?"
I can only start joking.
I think he
I
can
can't write jokes, yo.
Writing comedy is harder than you think.
Oh, actually writing jokes?
I'm just saying, like when you're trying to be funny, it's not necessarily as easy as just being spontaneous.
Well, there's writing jokes and then there's writing jokes.
Well, so for what I mean by that is like, there's been times where I've been like, yo, I want to be funny for this shit. And then I'm like, bleh. But I'll be fucking around throughout the day and I'll say something and I'll be like, yo, that's funny as fuck. And then I'll put that in my phone and then I'll have some funny shit. But if I sit there and I'm like, yo, I'm about to be funny.
Yo, are you drinking rain?
What now? Oh, it was rain.
Yeah,
now
rain is
now
fire.
it's lemonade and Ray.
Are you old enough to remember when that bottle was big, clear and glass?
I am.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You remember Canadian Dries?
They're
I
out.
still drink
Canada Dries.
They're out now.
They're down. The ones I get over on right by the highway over there.
By East Columbus.
Shit out
right
those
across
shits.
from Antonio's. Them joints,
The mixed beer.
but they
you
cost
want or
them.
whatever
They
had?
cost money.
mad
Them shits
bread.
is like almost $3
And it's
for a
still
bottle.
like
Them
the
shits is mad
size
small,
of-
yeah.
Everything's like that though. I buy the Celsiums or with Celsius, whatever.
Oh
it
yeah, I
is.
know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's small.
It's an energy drink, but it's like also speeds up your metabolism and shit like that.
What's that, like $4 or $5?
It's like $3.99, but you can catch them on sales for like 2 for $5 and shit. But but even when you cop a decent bottle of water, you're paying like $3 a bottle, $4 a bottle.
And you know it's all bottles from out this.
I know eggs cost like $12. Like I'm like,
Damn.
yo,
I don't think they're still
$12 for 12 eggs.
they're up high.
I'm pretty
bro.
positive. You still get it for like
There's one brand that I can't think. I think it's Nature's Promise. They're like around 5 something. That's like the cheapest, but everybody else is like 7 and up. For good, I'm talking
brown
for quality.
eggs are local eggs,
For
and local
quality.
eggs are fresh.
Local eggs are trash.
Like, yo, people are growing their own eggs.
I know.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of
you
people.
want-
I can actually get coops. I can do it here, but I don't want to manage that shit. I'm all set with extra lives. I'm all done with lives. Except for my kids' lives. My kids' lives are the only
lives
ones
I have. That's the
yeah. My kids' lives, well, and I love my dogs, but even they can.
Well, if you're
go.
worried about them, you should be growing your own food.
I got tomatoes. I think naturally growing in my
naturally growing
in the old
I'm
garden.
about to rip those bastards. No,
they're from the garden that was there, but I didn't replant anything this year. But I think some of the bushels are growing back.
They don't usually do that.
Yeah, I could be completely
I
wrong.
garden.
So I can be completely wrong as well. But I missed this year, but I think for next year I'm gonna.
You can take them in.
I think next year I'm going to actually concentrate on outside of my house.
Yeah.
I think this year is going to be inside of my house. Like I'm buying a whole new living room set. Like, you know what I'm saying?
About to get right.
Just trying to like refresh the 10 years of not giving a fuck that I've already done to this house. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And then I think next year, I'm going
Poppy makeover.
I'm going to try and do more like freshen up the outside, like really get my lawn going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just keep paying someone to cut it. So much easier. Now shout out to my boy though.
Yo, I got a
lawnmower. Brett,
lawnmower.
My boy Brett hooked me up, on the spot. I was just like, yo, you gonna be in the area?
I got a
matter of
lawnmower,
fact,
bro.
I am.
You have a big ass yard.
Wait, but you ain't.
Yes, that's why
I would
You
pay
just get the
somebody.
driver
to
license.
mow it.
I have a driving
I got a
lawnmower,
lawnmower
but
still.
it's just time consuming. I'm grinding so much. Like I
got a
want
lawnmower.
my time to be my time.
Like one that you get on and like.
Yeah,
I got a lawnmower.
I already have a rider. You can come over and ride my. You can come over and ride the lawnmower I have.
You gotta relax. Like riding and all these things.
Well,
Ride the
I'm just
mower is
saying.
crazy.
Shut
Ride
the
it.
grass
Just
for me.
ride it all night long. It's got a light on it though, actually.
You see the moon. You hear it. You look out.
I'm out there.
Who's mowing their lawn?
Just drinking a beer.
Who's mowing their lawn at night, though?
Bro, he's actually rolling a joint.
I
Like
got the joint in my
He's
mouth.
drinking a non-alcoholic beer. He came over and fixed my sink with a non-alcoholic beer.
For real?
Like,
You know who I got that
If
from?
you don't get out my house,
You know who I got that from?
I know. You
No,
told me. I didn't
you know
want to
what
throw
it
him
is?
under the bus.
Right. Okay.
I need to know
Otherwise,
this.
I wouldn't have had a non-alcoholic.
Yeah, you know I'm about
beer.
it.
I worked at Worthy liquor store, and I've seen people buy these. I'm like, what's the point of buying liquor if there's no liquor in it? Just
Yeah,
buy
you gotta
soda.
relax. It's like people who drink decaf
So-
coffee.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
even
just
like.
relax. Quit.
I don't
Or
even like the taste
nicotine-free
of beer or
cigarettes.
anything. Anyways, I just
No,
drink
I'm
it
kidding.
to get fucked up.
Right.
Really. So yeah, if it ain't gonna get me fucked up, I am not. There's so many better things to drink.
I think decaf drinkers and non-alcoholic beer drinkers, the jig is up.
I'll drink soda if I'm out being a designated driver, even though I've never done that once in my life. There's
Wait,
no
so
way.
you're talking
I
about something you've never actually done
I will
before.
never be a designated driver for any of you. I'm just throwing it out there right now because I'm getting fucked. If y'all are getting fucked up, I'm getting
I'm
fucked
usually
up.
the designated driver.
There's
Wow.
no doubt about it.
All I
Really?
need is weed. I don't
Yeah.
need to
Unless you called me and were like, I can't drive. And I was here. You know what I'm saying? I was home.
then I'd be different.
Then he's gonna
I
get
go-
fucked up on the way.
But Frank,
Yeah, it's just to catch up.
But
I'm
we-
like down and shit.
but Frank don't even let us drive. Like he's too controlling for that.
Yeah.
He's not.
I'd rather kill. Nah, I said.
Yeah, you will.
I'd rather not. Nah.
Shit got
You
real.
will.
Because I never killed y'all.
How do we know we're not dead now?
Because
Nah,
I'm
let
a
me
pull
stop.
over. Because I'm a pull over.
Right.
Yo, but yeah, we know that.
That's what exactly. That's exactly why I said it.
Like this dude, it was raining too hard. He was like, I gotta pull it over. Like Frank,
I was almost
it's a
like,
light
fuck
drizzle.
Light drizzle. You're a light drizzle.
I am.
Like when you put on a dish at the restaurant.
Right,
the
that's
light-
what I.
Why are you doing your hand like that?
Like marinade.
Little drizzle.
He said, "Oh,
Yo, you're a guy that eat. You guys eat ice cream and cones. You guys
why
gotta
you
chill.
gotta ask like that?"
You
yo?
guys gotta chill.
Yo, fuck
Y'all better
that.
get y'all
Waffle
shit in a
cone?
bowl.
I prefer
waffle
a spoon.
cone,
Yo, I'm gonna be. Well, turn it upside down. You gotta do something different.
What?
Turn it upside
Yeah.
down. That's
Fall
gay
out.
as hell.
No, I'm saying
It's
like
gonna
put
fall.
it. I'm saying like.
Yeah, you be walking
In
around
a
with a
cup, you
cup
talking
and a
about?
cone all the time.
Oh.
I know a
You
waffle
cup and a cone,
tastes
motherfucker.
good.
I
I'm
got
not
the
gonna
waffle
front,
cones before. Yeah.
but I'm not eating ice cream out of a cone.
Why?
It's suspect.
I mean, not a
as hell.
waffle cone, the
Why?
cup. You get the waffle cup.
I don't even
What?
eat
What you
nuggets.
mean?
I'm too old.
It's not a glizzy.
I don't eat nuggets. I'm too
You're
old.
licking
old.
it.
I'll eat a tender. I'm not eating nuggets.
I'll eat a tender. That's
A
more
tender sounds
suspect.
suspect as hell.
Nah, it's grown
Yes,
as fuck.
You want some
my shit in the
tenders?
Tender?
Nigga, you
Put
too
my shit in
old.
the
You
cup.
got that
Wing
big
with a
ass
bone
beard
in
on
it.
your face eating,
Listen,
eating nuggets.
L, be a
Stop.
man and eat a fucking wing with a bone in it instead of go for some
Facts. I do.
tenders. Right, but
I eat bones. I'm talking about no nuggets.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
Nuggets are just
anti-nugget.
I feel like
Chicken wings.
nuggets are more.
Nuggets are just boneless chicken
better
wings.
I feel like you just.
You better
I
not.
feel you just living youthful when you get nuggets. You know what I mean?
You living in your
You're like, I got six. I got
Vicariously through his
six.
children.
You just bouncing around
Hey,
your
I like my
There goes
nuggets
a
too, though. I
nugget.
do like
with a
some-
cone.
Six
You got your little
Popcorn
six
Be all
pieces.
dipping
little
in the
cone.
car like in the.
It's just convenient. That's the way I look at it.
The nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get
Popcorn-
ten.
Get
That's convenient.
Popcorn chicken.
Get some
nuggets,
selects and be a
Popcorn
man.
chicken.
chicken strips. Like,
I want exactly
That's
6
what I'm
pieces of
saying. You
chicken.
might as well just move it on up.
nah, I don't need.
Move
Why I need the bone in
on
there
up.
for? I'm gonna take it out and
You
throw
want
it away
a
anyway.
you want
That's-
a you want a
that's
nug
excessive for
you
no
want a
reason.
nug of chicken.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna eat more.
They're bite size.
I want
See,
exactly
this is where
6
shit gets
pieces
a
of
little
chicken.
extra.
It's just.
So I'm gonna order it.
To me, it's just time consuming.
Yeah,
for
I
no
like
reason.
nuggets. I don't give a fuck.
I don't even get
I'm
sauce on my
not giving
nuggets.
up nuggets.
I eat my nuggets
It's just
raw.
Mind you,
dog.
I don't
Damn.
like fat, so like I know with the boneless chicken, you ain't getting all that fat and extra
Yeah,
shit.
you just gotta like
I'm not into
think
it.
Fuck
about
that
it.
shit.
the
I'm
next
eating a
time you
gristle.
Yo,
Nah.
pulling that nugget out.
I mean,
I get
all
it.
that shit.
I just want to pop them in your mouth.
I've never just popped a nugget in my mouth like it's candy or something.
Yo, he was waiting to set that one up. He was waiting
That
to
was
set
the
that shit
whole
up.
point of bringing up nuggets.
dead
See?
ass, yo.
You have a
Dead
line
ass,
and
yo.
then you build
This
around it.
motherfucker, Because his eyes lit up right when he said that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he said,
yes,
"Let me
I got it.
how am I gonna flip nuggets?" Nugget lovers
Yeah, that's some shit, bro.
becomes a derogatory term.
yo, I
Nugget
heard.
lover.
Nuggets. You slide down walls and eat nuggets.
Be popping them.
I heard a racist ass joke one time
Oh,
about
God.
nuggets. I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. But
Wow.
no,
This took a turn.
that went left quickly.
Oh, so now you're not comfortable?
No, I'm fine. No, I'm staying. Whew, it's hot in here.
I bet. More blacks than usual.
How do you know it was a black racist joke?
I don't, but what is it?
Yeah, it could have
I
been.
am interested.
Could have been
Now that you brought it up,
Lithuanian.
man, anything.
A Lithuanian joke? Whoa. Whoa. Frank got that. That's the one of the night.
Are you saying they're not funny? They don't have jokes?
I'm just like, where is that?
Some kind of comedians?
Lithuania.
Where is it exactly?
It's
Next to
in
Kazakhstan?
Western
Romania?
Europe. Yeah, Serbia.
One of the
No,
EAs.
seriously, where?
It's next
Oh,
to one of the EAs.
It's in like
the IAs.
Europe. It's in Europe.
That was racist as fuck.
One of the IAs.
One is
Serbia,
You
Russia.
know, one of the places.
They're all pootskis.
Yikes. A Russian will beat your ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, that Krav Maga is no joke.
I don't know who that is, but I know.
But it sounds right. I don't.
Nah,
I've heard
Krav
it,
Maga
but I
is
don't
how
know
they
what the fuck
fight.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
their military fight. They're hand to hand. They're CQC. You know what I mean?
I thought it was
It's called
food for a
Krav
second.
Maga.
Oh.
They're taught to fight with their M16, AK, whatever it is,
Yeah.
the AK that they have. They're taught to fight with that as an extension of their body.
That's
Like,
crazy.
This
so
is
they
my
don't put it
rifle. This is
down.
my
You know what I'm
gun.
saying? Like, they'll beat you with that shit. And punch you. Like, if you happen to get the gun away from them, they're also going to punch the shit out
That's
of you.
crazy.
Wow.
But, like, they're taught,
And they're
like,
from Lithuania?
No, it's Russian.
They're Hungarian. Hungarian.
But it's called Krav Maga.
Oh.
K-R-A-V.
It just sounds
M-A-G,
dangerous.
Whatever.
You know,
I forgot how to spell it.
You have is the box of beer
Right
over there?
there.
I thought it was food.
This guy's thirsty. Worked up a whopping thirst.
Thanks, thanks for passing it.
All those nuggets.
All those nuggets. Love my nuggets.
When you said craw, I thought you meant like crawfish.
Yeah, tell me, fresh out the fryer, McDonald's nuggets are like
fire.
They're like the golden fingers from
Fire,
Chinese
bro.
places. So you don't even like chicken fingers? Or
It's the
golden
best
finger?
not real chicken I've ever had.
Yeah.
What, golden
Paste,
fingers or
chicken
whatever
paste.
they are?
Yeah, it's like chicken paste.
That's what that is?
It's chicken in it too.
So
Yeah.
I
It's
think
chicken part. It says mechanically separated chicken parts.
It's
what are we talking about? We're
The
talking about the nugget
chicken
or
fresh.
the
The
nuggets.
nuggets.
So the
Oh,
aqua fresh is chicken fresh. It's in a tube.
Yeah. I'm like, aquafish is toothpaste.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
imagine
chicken
that.
paste. We're eating chicken paste with fucking breading around it.
I think we got to go to a break.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah, so we're actually what up? We got cruising up in the fucking chat.
Shout out to
what up, Moody?
Cruising.
Oh, what up?
What up,
Moody?
Nadine?
Moody.
Speaking of glizzies.
And,
who that,
and DJ
Stress?
Yeah. Peace out, y'all. We're gonna go to a quick break. This way, Stretch, Yawn, put their makeup on, whatever they do, and we'll come back to this motherfucker. Yo, he's got his song that's premiering right now. Right? It's Tune Her.
Tune her.
You know what I'm saying?
Tune her up. Turn her
Watch
down.
me cue up the wrong song. But
You know what I'm
hopefully-
That's a loser.
I
Hopefully I'm
enjoy a
right.
good
I am.
tuna,
That'd be
tuna
hilarious.
fish sandwich.
Chicken of the Sea.
Yo,
Chicken nugget of the sea.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken paste of the sea.
Chicken paste.
It
It
would
would
just
just
float.
Chicken's getting a bad
The
rap.
paste would just like
It would.
like it's not dissolving.
It'd be all S-like.
Yeah, right. A piece of it is above water. A piece of it is
There's one
below.
single piece of that, a little nugget of that.
A nugget of paste.
A paste
A
nugget.
paste nugget.
Yeah.
Paste tender.
I'll never look at nuggets
yeah,
again.
we're going to
You
break.
will not.
We'll be right back, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. You know what time it is? Let me tell you what I'm about to do. Yeah. Tune her up. Tear it down. Tune her up. Tear it down. Tune her up. Tear it down. That's the way I really like it now. Tune her like Tina, turn her ass around. Molly wop that back trap as she drop it down. Bring it back to me, baby, with that juvenile smile. Never rode a boat, but love the way she roll it around. Holy moly, there's more for me than I need right now. Doggy bag it, I'm dogging that like the way that sound. Perspiring from when I'm diving to think I may drown. She said, big boy, stop, you know you're such a clown. Now when I lay this log down, walk you down to the spread, you ain't got much to say now. Boom, bad papping that whap, I might splash around, splash you now. Cause you look like you on your way to passing now. No cashing now. I'm asking about what that mouth be about. Talk is cheap, I need that action now. Good eating like talk to the town. This that spicy talk right now. Hot in this kitchen, so you taking clothes off, gal. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I told him, I tune her up, and tear it down. Tune her up, and tear it down. Tune her up, and tear it down. That's the way I really like it now. Tune her up, and tear it down. Tune her up, and tear it down. Tune her up, and tear it down. That's the way I really like it now. Tuna, turn her up, turn down for what? Sound like to me some niggas don't be getting no butt. Just keep saying but like the sound of them sheets when I be beating it up. Ski, Tupac hit her up. Lickety split in the clit, am I nasty enough with it? Got you jumping like Frogger, giving you ribbits. Dick game exquisite, knocking on the walls, asking whose is it? Drop down and do a split on it. And love when you spit on it. Nasty, call me zaddy. Then mommy both them lips and stick. Grab them hips, legs around my neck, and the conda grip. Suck Rockin' toes and tits on my grown man ish. On the ecstasy trip, nothing but pure bliss. Searching your body like a tourist. Mad excited like red for a tourist. That's some bullshit. Okay, strawberries and Cool Whip with a banana for that double dip cream tip. And let it drip, slip and slide all over this goodness. That's my shit. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I told him, I tune her up and tear it down. Tune her up and tear it down. Tune her up and tear it down. That's the way I really, really like it now. Tune her up and tear it down. Tune her up and tear it down. Tune her up and tear it down. That's the way I really, really like it now.
Hi, thank you for calling me 99. This is Brendan speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, hi. I was supposed to come in tonight and help to attend the bar, but I'm just not going to be able to make it.
Okay.
I just, I've been having like these wicked bad cramps that just go all the way down to my dick tip, and I just can't make it in.
Who's calling?
This is Richard Fitzwell. Do you think I'm going to get in trouble?
I don't think so. I can go grab the manager for you.
Yeah, if you would, please. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yep.
Thank you.
Visit us online at 99 restaurants.
Hey, we're holding. This is Sean speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, hi. I was just wondering if you guys were hiring at all.
We're always accepting applications.
Are you okay there? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, pretty much feels like it.
Yeah,
we are always accepting applications. You fill it out online.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of stores around here, and I know at least our division, not necessarily us because we're pretty full staff, but a bunch of the stores around here are looking for people.
Okay, and like bartenders and stuff, because I hook up like a mean shot, you know what I mean? Like I'm like a super call girl.
Yes, there should be. I mean, I know we're all set on bartenders right now, but
I do like this crazy move where like I do a handstand on the bar and like with the shot glass, like with my feet, and I kick it into the glass and stuff,
Jeez, well, yeah, I don't know if we'd actually be doing that here, since we're corporate.
Yeah,
but
is it okay if we light the shots on fire and stuff? Like I can blow it out my mouth?
We don't have any 151, so.
Okay, I gotcha. Like there's also been times where like I've poured it all over like a male customer and I'll lick it up his chest and then pour it into his mouth. Do you do any of that stuff?
We do not, unfortunately.
Okay. Is it more family oriented?
Yeah, it's a little more family oriented.
We don't let kids drink though or anything, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay, because in Europe they just let any one of those fuckers drink,
Yeah, well, that's their prerogative over there,
Now, do I apply online or just so I come see you personally?
You apply online.
Okay, excellent. Now, can I just come in and maybe check out the place and slap a couple of burgers, just see how it is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, excellent. And I'm sorry, your name was?
Sean.
Would you give me a personal tour, Sean?
Personal tour? Yeah, sure. I can give you a tour of the restaurant.
Maybe show me the freezer,
Show you.
If you know what I mean.
Sounds a little interesting. I don't know.
Get
maybe
cold and
you wear some non-slip shoes.
Yeah, you get cold and then you can get me hot,
Oh, great. Yes, that's not my thing, but we have a few people that are. So.
All right. Well, can you introduce me to them?
I'd be happy to.
You don't mind if we get drunk on the clock, do you?
That may not be a good idea.
Because I would just love to get a frozen cucumber and just slap someone silly.
Frozen cucumber and slap someone silly. Huh.
Hell yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you just say frozen cucumber one more time?
All right, hold on one second. Let me put you on hold.
Thank you.
With 99 gift cards, it's the perfect gift for any occasion.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
How's it going?
Not bad. Yeah, I was just looking to place an order.
All right, what can I get for you?
You guys got that signature 99 burger still?
The classic? Or
Yeah, I think it was the All-Star, some shit like that.
All right. How would you like that cooked?
Do you guys do a black and blue?
A black and blue?
Yeah, I just want you to sear it on each side and then just throw it right in that fucker.
No, I don't think we do the black and blue here.
Man. Could you just do that special for me?
I'll talk to my manager and see if I can find out.
All right, from there, you guys got any gorgonzola cheese you can put on there?
Sign up for our e-club online. and be the first to hear about our newest promotion.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, yes. I was looking to call in a reservation.
Okay, we do call ahead, so we don't take reservations.
Okay, I'm looking to bring in a large party.
How many in your party?
Well, it's just 3 of us, but we're all over 400 pounds.
Okay.
Now, will that be a problem for us to put 2 chairs together apiece?
Well, we only have 4 chairs.
4 chairs in the whole establishment?
1, 2, 3, 4 chairs, yep.
There's no larger tables.
We do have larger booths.
Okay, is there anything that I could squeeze my fat ass into?
Hold on, let me check.
I appreciate
We back in this bitch, and we still got TuneLeef up in this motherfucker with us, chilling. I do me a favor, just a tiny bit up on me. You gotta go too crazy.
But is it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Tiny bit more. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
So you so vain.
So there's some questions we got that I'd like to ask you, right? I put some topics up there, and I seen something from you. So you're a flat earther, huh?
What?
I seen something on your timeline that was in reference that I think you posted. You said something about, and they keep trying to say it's not a flat earth or whatever.
I don't know. I was probably making a joke more than likely.
Well, what's your stance then? You're not?
That there's a flat earth? No, I don't believe it's flat.
What do you mean you don't believe it's flat?
But
what do you mean you don't believe it?
These two are baffled.
I don't believe it's flat.
So you really don't believe it's flat? How can you not believe the world's flat?
I mean, come on, dude.
You know the world is flat, right?
Because my thing is, if it's flat, how far can it go? Like
that's the whole point. Every time you've ever seen a picture being taken, it's always been.
I don't think I've been
flat.
I'm still in my traveling.
Have you ever seen the horizon?
In general, like a regular
What
horizon?
did it look like?
I have.
It looks like the sun rising.
It comes up from the.
Well,
it's.
I know what you're saying.
So
Yeah,
that's why. So this is the reason why it wouldn't work with flat Earth right off the bat, right?
What do you mean it wouldn't work?
Because
It's
flat.
working
Because
right now.
I'm going to tell you why.
We're right now. We're on it. It's flat.
supposedly, excuse me.
I was trying so
the
hard
sun
to defend that shit. I
is
still don't
supposed to
believe it.
be spinning around inside the same like almost atmosphere, right, or just above it. Some
Yeah.
shit with flat Earth, right? And the moon's right there, like fucking below it or some shit. I don't know.
Do what to it?
Blow it?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. No.
Better buy me a drink first.
But if that was the case, how the fuck would the sun come up from the fucking ocean?
We really don't know where it's coming from.
I mean, I know I don't.
Whether it's globular
Twilight
or
Zone.
flat.
I'm taking everyone's
Globular's a
globular.
crazy
Yeah,
word,
that's
yo.
we brought that up there in the Cambada show. Yo, if those guests are locked down, we got some dope guests coming.
Yeah, well, I'm just waiting on confirmation, really.
I'm open-minded. You know what I'm saying? I'm open-minded, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just can't wrap.
Does he know that?
There's a lot. What?
Pause.
You gotta
This
really,
guy, bro.
really, yeah.
I told you.
And you chose to sit next.
He can gay any situation. You could be at a funeral. He'd be like, "No, he's really stiff."
This is a talent that you should. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a talent you shouldn't have. Like I don't want that talent. Like, hey, you have some milk? How about some gay milk?
Yeah. Cream? You want some cream? You want some leche?
Like everyone's a superhero. Like, what's your power? Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Rainbow cape. That shit's crazy.
Oh, shit.
For my next power, 2 snaps in a circle.
You do that surprisingly well.
I've been practicing.
In the mirror?
Yes, in the shower.
2 snaps in a circle is crazy.
He definitely threw me off.
But yeah, so clearly. So yeah, he's not a flat
But
earther.
nah,
I could have sworn. That's why I put that shit down. So what
like,
do you think
even
about
with the
all
whole alien situation?
What do you
like,
think about with all the UFOs sightings as of late?
I believe there's something out there. My thing is, they say aliens, and I'm like, you can say aliens about Mexicans. Like, illegal aliens is just somebody who's
And now she's
not,
right.
that's not from your general area.
Now she
What
makes
was the kid's
noise.
name? Not Elia Gonzalez.
Alien
right?
Gonzalez.
What'd you say about Elliot?
I remember
She's cracking up over there.
when
I feel like it's all wordplay.
When Trump was talking about the whole wall and Mexicans and all this stuff, and I was like, yo, this is kind of mean of him. And then I fucking bumped this Mexican's car, and she wanted to listen, nigga. It tapped it. It said boop. She got out talking crazy. I was like, there's nothing on your car. And I have to go get my daughter. What are we doing here?
She said, I'll go back to Mexico.
Was she talking
like,
crazy or you just didn't understand her?
No, she was talking English, but she was Mexican. And I'm like, this nigga should have built this wall. What the fuck? I wouldn't be dealing with this shit. Fuck is the wall
Like
at?
traffic would be so lighter.
Nah, like this whole
If you built the wall,
my life stopped. Right, she wouldn't even been here.
They're just gonna fly in
My life stopped.
or go under.
You do know who motherfucking El Chapo was, right?
Yo,
Hey, but over here is a different story, my friend. This is not
he said
Mexico
he should have
City.
built that wall. Yo, I remember the funniest shit. Yo, I'll never forget this shit. It was, I don't even know if we were on air or if we were not, but we brought up Trump like back in the early days, and yo, you were like, yeah, dude. He was like, you were like, I imagine Trump like one of us getting in office. He came in real quick. He was like, yeah, fuck this, get this money, grab a little pussy.
Yeah.
Like, yo. And I started dying. I was like, yo, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, people be acting like this nigga's not doing nigga shit. Like, y'all bugging?
That shit had me in stitches then, and I still say that shit to this day.
They're like, he's terrible. No, he's you. It's a reflection of you. That's why niggas can't stand to look themselves in the mirror.
I don't know about you, but I like the mirror, man.
Obama wasn't cool.
Jesus.
This nigga was too much like Jesus.
You walked on a little water, or
No, it's like the idea that he's perfect and he's walking on water, and the nigga.
oh, you thought to the whites, he was like, he's the perfect black. He's not too dark. He's like
I
soft
think
spoken.
for us, we got blinded by the idea that he looked. He was easily relatable because of his identification.
You know, it's
right?
crazy though.
But we
right?
didn't really look at his actions.
Damn, that was a lot of syllables.
Well, so in reality, that's why I didn't vote for him for a second time.
Uh-oh, that's not really why, but go ahead.
I voted the first time, right? Because
Not a you
I
people.
kind of vote off of of feeling, right? And then I mean, not to say I won't research any facts, but I don't know, like if I feel like I can read most people, so I can't obviously tell what people's personal lives are, what they're plotting behind the scenes, or their true intentions, right? I can only go off of face value, right? But in any route, for the 4 years that he was really in, though, he really hadn't really done anything substantial. You know what I'm saying? So when it came back to a second term, that's when I didn't really vote for anybody actually last when it came up.
He was
for
actually
his
the first person I voted for, and then
but I did vote.
After that.
But the crazy thing is, you would think like the powers that, like the white supremacists or powers that be, whatever, would want someone that was like half white, half black to kind of like usher in.
That's not really a black man.
No, but what's funny though is he's not any of those anyways. Obama,
He's a buffer.
Obama was Arabic and fucking. Wasn't he like Egyptian or in black or some shit? I don't know what the fuck he was, but he was like Middle Eastern of that descent or Arabic.
He was half black still, but I get what you're saying.
Right.
He was still.
I'm just saying, out of all things, you would think they would want it half white and like half black. That's like they'd feel comfortable with that being the first black president.
They were.
Right, but what I'm saying, he wasn't even that. He was fucking whatever he was in black.
Yo,
he wasn't white. He wasn't white
that,
and black.
Whatever he was is a variation of black because of where it is.
I will never forget.
I know,
geologically.
But do you get what I'm saying, though? I would think the powers that you would still think that to this day, really in America, right? More than likely, white supremacists still kind of control and run things, right? Male white supremacists, when it boils down to it, right? And
there's some other people, but we won't name them.
Right?
You won't have a show.
So what I'm saying is, if they, if the powers that be, right? And again, I don't know any of this shit. I'm just going off of these theories, right? So if they really fix who goes in and out of office, anyways, you would just think that they would want it to have him to be at least white and like African American, whatever they would label that shit, right? But it's just crazy. At least that the first one wasn't full black, but at least it wasn't white. It was still a different.
But these people don't know their ass from their elbow. These are the same people that make you park on a driveway, right, and drive in a parkway. So we can't take orders from them. Then there's
Parkway Boulevard.
You got to relax.
And then, and then there's scent. What's silent? The S or the C?
It's a good question.
The S or the C. That's extra as hell. So let me think about that one.
Or you're saying them at the same exact time,
and it's creating the sound.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Sally sells, she sells.
But like with the whole white and black thing and putting him in there and him not being your variation of black that you would like.
No, me, don't say me.
Well, you said he's a different type of black. He's like an exotic black.
What, he's a fucking
not a stripper.
Bully now?
Well, but you got to remember that his lineage is connected to other presidents that are like basically related. Like it's all like one bloodline. So that's why they didn't have like T'Challa in there. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Good morning, man.
That's just wild. Wakanda forever.
Right.
America forever.
You know what it is? It's not that, and I've said this before, and y'all obviously know me well, so it's not that I fuck with Trump. It's just that I fuck with that type of person.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? And he just happens to be Trump. Like, I fuck with people who stand on their version of truth, whatever that may be. Like, I don't really give a fuck about white supremacy because I know what you're up to. You know what I mean? It doesn't really bother me.
I hate when you always imply sling me in that group.
That's valid.
Well, I didn't say Frank's group.
No, but you look right at me. He was like, I know what you people are doing. What do you mean by you people?
Do you feel like that when you talk about Obama and you look at me?
No, I don't.
He's not the real black, I forgot.
No, I feel he's blacker than you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I had like this whole white.
Real.
Me and my lady, we had like this whole like she was like she said something yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's because I can't remember what she said, but I called her and my daughter white, and she got like she immediately started popping all these jokes. Like it turned into this whole back and forth, like who's more white, and she's like, you're white, your father's white, and I'm like, no, he's actually not. He's actually a black man. Like I have 2 black parents, but you're white. But I can go in the sun, like you burn. So it got to that, like where I had to tell her, like you wear suntan lotion, like I can go out and live my life. Don't have to worry about no burns, no nothing. Like shit's hit for you. You know what I mean? She went outside, started sun gazing, like trying to prove a point.
I miss you.
I can handle.
That's like a true story.
Don't look into the sun.
Yeah, I figured it was real. It was real.
She's a black woman, but
she's halfway. She's Polish.
But she has to put, you know.
Hey, I'm part Polish.
She has to protect herself.
I'm just saying it's white. Like white.
She was trying to smear all this paste on my children.
Orchard, yes.
Like they're me. They're good to go.
I have a very small amount of melanin.
Very small. Like so small, incremental.
Whatever.
What do you what?
You
what
also
are we
have a lot
talking
of
about?
bitch in you.
Ooh.
No,
I actually do. It's like my mom is part of this.
Dang, you brought your mom into it?
Well,
Oh,
just saying.
Hi, Mom. Spun that. That was great.
Generally speaking.
Generally speaking. What up, Sandra? I'm actually surprised I didn't see your mom in the chat, to be honest with you, though.
She's busy. We just dropped her punk ass off.
No. She's gonna beat you up.
Yeah, I'm like, this is.
She's
crazy.
gonna fuck you up.
Now she's
And
on
Mother's
fire.
Day is
You
on
know,
Sunday,
today.
too?
Now that's my homie. But
What's up?
Mother's Day is
I
coming
just
up,
realized
Yeah.
today that my mom has 0 wrinkles.
That's a weird thing to know.
No, like she brought it to my attention. I'm like, you coming out here? You got a hot date? And then I'll start telling her about some lady. She's like, don't compare me to her. She has wrinkles. And I'm like, well, you do. And then I look. like, oh shit!
Even
This
I'm
lady
starting to
don't
get
have
wrinkles.
no wrinkles. She had her back out, a shirt down to here, and I'm like, this lady's not wrinkled.
You know what I'm getting is I'm getting
She's like
laugh
70.
lines.
Laugh,
Laugh
I'm
lines.
getting laugh lines.
Yeah,
Definitely.
She don't got none of that.
fucking laugh so
Crow's
much.
feet. She don't got that.
I'm like either smiling or laughing so much. My skin's just
Well, you're a
like.
giggler.
Oh shit!
I don't giggle.
You giggling over
No,
there.
I
Giggling
tee
is crazy.
You should have said tee.
I didn't know that was a thing. I've been laughing my whole life. I don't got no laugh lines. I don't know. Maybe it's my beard just covering it up. Maybe I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I shaved that shit. Nah, mine's happening right outside.
Reveal it.
Just right outside.
I know, right?
But honestly, like I'm doing. I'm 41 years old, so like,
Yo,
I'm,
don't ever touch me.
I'm
again.
doing all right for 41. Most people still think I'm like mid 30s,
Yeah.
low,
Yeah, there's
low to
people-
mid 30s.
There's
Like, what
people
did I do?
struggling to get out of their bed. Struggling.
Nah, yo, I be seeing some
depends
people
on
at my
what day
job
it is.
that be younger than me and look like they're 20 years older than me.
Oh yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
I'd be like, God damn, and it's
bad out
a lot of people.
It's-
I'm like,
yeah.
but you know what it
They
is?
eat Slim Jims.
I don't drink a lot. Like I don't eat fucking Slim Jims. You
chill
know?
out.
I eat some shitty shit though. Like I'll eat some Burger King. I fucking love Burger
You eat
King
beef
burgers.
jerky?
Nah, not really. I will some real good shit.
I like the chicken teriyaki, but not the beef.
Jerky?
Yeah, jerky.
Yo, some jerky be good as shit. You
They
get
do.
some. I get if you get some from the Packy over off of next to Walgreens on Boston Road, not Boston Road, Parker in Wilbraham. Yo, it's like now it's probably like $12 to $15 a bag by this point. Who knows? I haven't bought some in a while.
It's expensive.
But you know what I'm talking about though, right? That should be good as
I
hell.
actually, like a year or two, I went like to the outlet. There's an outlet.
A jerky outlet.
Yo,
Jerky.
crazy.
I mean, how much jerky are we doing here?
They had all these
About
different
10
kinds
pounds.
because it's not like that. It's not like
About bacon, honey butter, honey maple.
the shit with all the
That sounds kinda good,
preservatives and all that. This is like
the real
some. Yeah, this was different. So I like collected a bunch of it. And I took a bite or two, and I was like, oh, I gotta go back. Yeah.
I never heard of a jerky outlet.
Yeah, but it comes in handy.
It's also
no, all joking aside.
No, I'm sorry.
it's
just like a jerky
outlet.
Well, I use the handy because
The
it's
jerky
jerk.
comes in handy.
So
You're a
it's,
jerk.
if you don't fuck with jerky, it's good to get used to jerky anyways. Because if apocalyptic shit ever happens,
That's
that's
what
the
I'm
best
saying.
way to make meat last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's it could be fish. You
Also, a
could-
great way
so
to
you're
avoid
telling-
bad decisions.
No, it really is. All joking aside.
So you're telling me the way to make so the way
Pause.
to make meat last is to jerk it?
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Again, also a way to avoid bad decisions.
That's crazy how the divine
Just wear
set all that
protection.
up. It's
Wear
weird.
protection while you're jerking.
Goggles.
Goggles.
Goggles. Wow.
You gotta have strong
you don't
ropes.
want to go blind.
You gotta have strong.
That's what they always told you. Remember?
You gotta have strong
in your
ropes for
eye.
that. You know what that is? Strong ropes.
I don't know where ropes comes into jerking, but
Yo, ropes are.
That's how Robin Williams died.
No.
that's
God, Lord have mercy.
yeah.
Wow. From jerking off?
Yeah, no, yeah. with
That
fix-
was with a rope. That sound was on point, yo.
So
Really?
You didn't know that?
I know he killed himself. I didn't know.
No. Well, he didn't kill himself on purpose.
Well, no, I know.
I would hope not.
He
was just
died jerking off while choking himself out.
Oh, he was jerking off?
Yes. The whole point is it's called autoerotic asphyxiation or some shit. Yeah. The whole point is to basically nut as you're on the verge of passing out. And it's
You
supposed to,
white
like,
people be really trying to find thrills.
You white people, I don't know.
I'm all set with that one.
I'm
a pretty freaky dude. I just got to make sure we're talking about the right person. So you're saying Robin Williams did that?
Yeah. So listen, I'm a pretty freaky dude.
He was
There's
found
some
in the
lines
closet
you
at the
don't
hotel
cross.
room.
Like I don't do anything that causes near-death
He
experiences.
was
like
literally
no
found with his
NDEs,
dick
huh?
in his hand and
I'm
a
all
rope on
set.
his neck in a closet in a hotel room.
I'd rather choke out.
Not the first person that died that way. That's how.
Oh,
they,
yeah, he's
like,
definitely-
So they
know
found him
about
with
it.
his dick in his hand?
Yeah.
So this is a thing?
He died.
Apparently.
He literally choked himself out till he died by like he didn't mean to.
God damn it,
Well,
Robin.
jerking off. Phil. Yes.
Nah, I feel like his was a little bit more serious though. Like he did it on purpose. Like if
Maybe.
I'm going out, I'm
Maybe
going
he
out
did.
jerking off.
With a blast, huh?
Yo, dead ass, yo.
Having
Yeah,
a blast. This guy. He couldn't have just took a bump or two?
Yeah, a bump or two. Like he definitely. Robin Williams did mad coke.
I don't know. Damn.
That's what you're talking about.
Damn. Yeah.
He's
Nice
done
little
He
mad
needed
coke.
a lot more than 2.
He's done like a lot of his sets that
That
you've seen,
Peruvian's
he's on
different.
mad coke.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
God damn it, Robin.
Well, that was,
So
was a mind blower.
let me ask you this: if you could work with any artist, who would be the first one that you would pick?
And you can't pick Robin Williams.
I'll get out of my head.
Well, we're talking about music.
Him
right?
doing Mrs. Doubtfire. Him doing Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
We're talking about music, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My favorite artist is Busta Rhymes, so it'd have to be Busta.
That's a dope one.
It's like the best one anybody has said on here.
Yeah, I fucking love Busta Rhymes. Pause.
Like that's pretty much what like I said, Wu-Tang was my favorite group growing up. But
Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member?
Meth, of course.
Yeah, that's dope. That's my
Raekwon.
favorite as well.
You said
Raekwon's like
Raekwon.
right there. So is
Deceptive,
Ghost.
my guy.
I'm
like-
Ghost. I'm Ghost.
I would always.
Ghost is
I
second for me.
personally prefer Ghost over Raekwon, but it would go
Meth
in-
over the
For
two.
me, they're
And
like
then
one
Meth
and
over
the
the two,
same.
yeah.
Ghost and Ray are like.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Yeah, I mean,
ODB
that's my
actually.
that's
my
Iron
second.
Man right
Yeah,
there.
ODB was actually a fucking genius.
Yeah,
I think ODB and Busta have a song together too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
They do. They did a
Yeah.
remix.
I was hella excited when it came out too.
They did the remix of the. What track was that?
It was a rock and roll joint.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an old dirty verse. Old dirty.
Nah, they did something else too.
Oh, they did another one?
Yeah, they did. He did a remix with them.
Because I was saying, I know Busta did a joint with
I
Mystical,
think it-
which is another cat.
What was the remix?
Fuck with Mystical, the rapist.
Yeah, I was mad about that shit.
Every time someone says Mystical's name, all I hear is "I'm feeling potatoes."
See, the thing about him is like
the Woo-Ha. The Woo-Ha remix.
The Woo-Ha.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, the video's crazy too.
Get
Video's dope as
cable-free
hell.
live TV.
I don't want to play that shit.
Why?
ODB's album.
It was fly.
Yo, that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, the second one. I can't even say the title. I don't think I'm not allowed to. Yo, that was my fucking me and Nick
He had
Fedor
the
listened to
welfare
that
card as the
That was the
cover
first
art.
album.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the second album.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the second song.
He's like,
on the
you
first-
don't want, fuck with me. You know what I'm talking about? My name is
Yeah.
So Dirty.
Oh, dirty.
Yeah, that whole album was fucking crazy. Like he was just on some different shit.
He'll be missed, man.
Yeah, man.
Or he is
He'll
missed.
be. I was gonna say shitty.
I remember me, Sakurai, and Laura K almost went and met him up in while he was in prison. We were gonna bring him some food and get a chance to chop it up with him. And it's like something fell through on it. I can't remember.
I met his son.
Did you, young dirty bastard?
Mhm. It was mad funny. I was like trying to get in the dressing room to meet Mano to give him some hats, and they carried out this dude. I'm like, damn, what happened to him? It was like, oh, he didn't belong in there, and they had knocked him out, and they were carrying him out. I was like, well, this isn't gonna go well.
Damn.
So as they're carrying the body of the other guy, the security guy says to me, he was like, yo, you worried about getting in there? You see who's next to you? And I look, and nigga was just on Vlad TV, so I noticed him like right away. He was literally right where KJ is. I was waiting in line with him the entire time.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So
Oh, that's
I'm like,
crazy.
oh shit. He was like, peace, peace. And then we start chopping it up. But yeah, that was very bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm actually cool with with ODB's brothers too.
Oh yeah?
Buddha and Judah.
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
Buddha
I've actually
just-
popped. I had his track.
I was gonna say
Still
Buddha
pop
actually
to that
just
shit.
asked me and Moody to pop out and do some shit with him. So
Hell yeah, y'all gotta
so
do
shouts
that.
out to Buddha,
Oh, yeah.
Judah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta do that. That's just lit.
Yeah, for me it's amazing because like I said, them being my favorite group growing up is just amazing to actually be working with them now. Like, I'm like, y'all don't understand. I used to go to church listening to y'all like on my headphones. My parents is listening to Fred Hammond and you know what I'm saying, and all these the whinings,
the Walkman,
and I'm in here with the Walkman. And we're like,
The
Wu-Tang ain't shit.
whinings is dope though.
Yeah. But I had to hear my Wu-Tang before I was going to church. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, get your fix.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? That was my group, bro. Like,
yo, in my work van,
Bring the
I actually
motherfucking
have
ruckus.
I have a sign and that I have it in the front of my dashboard now. I found it in the clean out, but it says "President on temporary, Wu-Tang is forever." It's a white sign with a big blue Wu-Tang symbol on it.
Yo, I just seen an insurance sign.
No idea how many people.
The Wu-Tang
Where it was
insurance
this
joint?
dude that was selling insurance or something, and he was just like, it was housing loans, and it said rates are high, rates are like temporary, but Wu-Tang is forever. Call John S. Terry.
Yo, how does that even tie?
That shit was dope, yo.
Yo, but like, my point is, think about that shit. This is a rap group that has now turned into a pop culture like saying.
It was damn
You know
near.
what I mean? Like Wu-Tang is forever.
They basically like turned pop quick as hell. Like with their
Yeah. Who's calling into the show? What up?
What was that?
Hello, my name is Carl.
What the fuck did you just say?
He needs a lozenger.
Huh?
Yo, you need a
Like
Ricola,
a
bro.
Ricola or some shit.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
A Werther's.
Werther's
My name
original.
is Carl. I just got out of the institution and I was working on his YouTubes.
Oh, word.
I have been scrolling through. I found your show.
Really? You don't say.
He must be from Nebraska.
Pretty much.
Mine?
I'm from Louisiana.
Sarah Lee.
No, I think he's an Oliver Lee.
My bad.
So what are you
Well,
doing?
I was just calling that boy that you guys are smoking them damn narcotics live on there.
We are not.
And there could be, some serious
It's all tobacco.
repercussions.
Nah, they're clove cigarettes.
Everything you see is tobacco.
It's CBD.
I reckon.
You believe me?
I reckon
Just like that.
they're bad. Well,
Delta 9.
Sir, would you mind taking an over-the-phone breathalyzer test?
I ain't had lick alcohol in 25 years. I've been in the institution.
It's been licking him for 25.
How about a long distance site test?
Relationship?
Wow.
How about a verbal eye test?
You got that boy over there.
Will you
sitting
take a
there
verbal
with
eye
him.
test?
He sounds like he ought not be talked like around like that.
Ischioto.
You sound like
I just heard boy.
You sound like
I'm already on fire.
You sound like Forrest Gump.
I don't know no boys over here.
I ain't no boys here.
Boys in the hood.
You sound like Forrest Gump with a smoking problem.
With a laryngectomy or
I
whatever it's called.
Yeah. All right, you've been
I
fun.
just don't think you ought to be cutting cuss words around children.
Yeah.
What's
Cussing around.
I'm sure you have some horseshoes to
You're cutting in and out more
do
than an
and stuff.
emo teenager.
And a couple of goats to fuck. We're out. Thank you very much.
Not goat fucking.
Greatest of all time.
Fucking? That's crazy. Goat fucking is crazy. Wow.
Or is it fucking goat?
Interesting.
I mean,
Is the fucking before the goat or after the goat?
or is the
That
fucking
tis
the
is the
goat?
question.
Goat is the fucking.
You know what I mean? Is the fucking the goat?
Oh,
That was almost bad.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit! Thank God I drank most of it. That
Yeah,
was
I'm
almost
about to say
bad.
great all over my fucking couch.
Nah, it would have been all over me.
Drunk off
Pause.
nuggets.
Junk off
Nuggets.
nuggets.
Yeah.
Well, yeehaw. Look at this shit. It's paused.
Wound about.
Oh, I gotta just show that real quick. That's we have it paused on there.
Damn, that's like nine. That was like Hype Williams. Early
Oh, you got
days.
body counts on there.
That is.
That's crazy.
What?
Body counts. Women with high body counts.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
What do y'all think about that?
What does that
I honestly don't give a shit.
Women that have high body counts. Though.
I feel like everybody
like,
got a
whoa.
history.
In what regard,
I mean,
though?
Fuck
Like
it.
overall?
If you're
No.
talking to-
I'm
if you're talking to him,
right. I was gonna say like
Or just
Well, I don't know. Whatever. If you were like just considering someone to be with.
Oh, if you
could you be with someone that
with a high body count?
Correct.
I mean, are we talking about a porn star?
I
Or
know,
just somebody
like-
that likes sex?
I'm just
Like,
saying, if someone has a high body count. However, she achieved it is up to your imagination.
Then the question
I
comes:
ain't
what
know-
is a high body count?
Right,
What's
and I'm
that
in no
number?
position to judge.
So what? So let's distinguish this. What's a high body count?
What's the number? Over 50.
I mean,
whoa.
All right, so
That's
under
extreme.
under 50.
I mean, but
then is it?
depends on when you meet the person.
what's
how
your
early
idea of
they
a high
started.
body count?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's your idea of a high body count?
I said it depends on how long they've been fucking.
That too.
A high body count for a male or a female, because
Both.
then that's different.
Go ahead, both.
I don't know.
Like if you met them at 15, they shouldn't have over 50. But if they did, then that's a problem.
Something's wrong. Something is alarming.
That's
me.
a problem.
Alarming is crazy.
But, all right, but what about age-wise? Like
That's what I'm saying. There's
so there's a
many
lot of
variables.
factors.
she's had 40 dudes by 30.
That's old.
When did she start fucking? 16, 17, 18? Like,
Yeah.
So
I
okay, so
mean,
this
What
is
age
does-
is it
is she
acceptable?
going out to the bar drinking?
What age is it
like-
acceptable?
I mean, I'm not saying that's not.
She started when
my
she was
point is
15,
that what I'm
20,
getting at,
17.
What I'm getting at is everybody has a past, and everybody parties, and not everybody like just be out there fucking. No, but like people do shit that they regret, and later on in their life they wouldn't do it again.
Honestly,
so like it depends on
Oh,
what
you're a
age you're
munch.
talking about.
Listen.
Nah, not at all. I'm not saying me at all.
Listen.
I
my
honestly
point-
don't give a fuck.
no,
Right,
but
that's
hold
what
on.
I'm trying to
But
say.
hold
You
on.
don't give a fuck
Let's play with
now,
this a little bit.
Right?
Hold
you don't
on.
Give a fuck now.
Right.
Now,
Maybe
I can
20
only
years
speak
ago I
from
would have
now.
cared.
Right.
But now, like,
No, I'm not even passing judgment on y'all, but let's play with this a
nah,
little bit.
there's no judgment to pass.
So you said 40. Let's just use the 40 bodies at 30. That doesn't bother either one of you at this
No.
age. I can understand
So
that, right?
this is the one.
Hold
oh,
on.
that's like what,
Slow
2 a
down.
year or some shit like that?
Hold on. See, this is where shit gets tricky, though. So it could be 40 bodies at 30, and you either care or don't. But what if those 40 bodies were accumulated in a smaller span of time?
Who gives
right?
a fuck?
Hold on.
As long as
That
she ain't got no
matters.
diseases, I don't give a fuck.
So you're looking over 40 bodies over the age of 30, over the time of 30 years. What if that happened within a 5-year span?
Everybody has a hoe phase. That would be my response to that.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Huh.
It's a lot of
Interesting.
Because so listen, I acknowledge.
I'm nobody to judge
just
somebody
saying.
else.
So I
all
acknowledge
good. You know what I'm
that women
saying?
are
Like,
the gatekeepers,
fuck?
Right.
right?
Gotta hold respectably.
In reality,
A fucking 40 guys?
so they're the gatekeepers. A man
I
generally
mean, is it
speaking.
at once?
Am I not mistaken that a man generally speaking is chilling with a female because he wants to fuck her? Right? If he's going out of way
All
to
the
chill.
time?
No, I'm
Oh.
not saying all the time.
You're saying
I said
most
generally
time.
speaking.
Okay, okay.
Right? There's most situations that do like you would almost any dude if he's attracted to that female would fuck a friend, right? So at the end of the day,
Wow.
why can I?
I don't know. I try not to fuck coworkers or friends.
But
Like,
why
feel
can
like,
I?
you just don't do
Despite that,
Like,
they're the
it's
despite that they're the
sticky.
gatekeepers, excuse me, right? I still personally like whatever you did up until that point. I'm not even asking about to begin with. If I find out that it's happened, as long as you like, if you're faithful with me, if you're not faithful with me, then I just walk away. Then I just
agree.
go off to some other shit. Like I'm to the point in my life where I'm fine being by myself. Like I'm either gonna be with you because I fucks with you like that. And I'm gonna make you my partner, or I'm just gonna keep it moving.
I do feel like, body count aside, the woman that you're choosing to lock yourself down with should have had a little bit of experience.
Well, yeah.
Right.
You would expect everybody to have a little bit of experience.
You'd be
A little bit.
surprised, though, because there's guys that prefer a woman who's doesn't have
Any experience, yeah.
And they can
You know
mold
what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
And not
they can
necessarily.
mold
And when I
it,
say experience, I mean it in the sense of body count experience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. So like a guy would prefer typically,
Maybe she watches a lot of porn.
but typical guys would be like,
She
yo, I
does
don't
porn.
want her. I don't want a female to call my woman that's slept with X amount of guys. Like they usually have like a whole thing, right? But in reality, the less they sleep with, the more likely they are to do something else on you, because they haven't heard it all, they haven't seen it all, and they haven't done it all. So you have a lot of competition out there.
That's
Like,
a valid point.
I would prefer like a woman that's gone through experiences. There's hands down.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to have like someone that I'm building some shit
Right,
with
right.
have to all of a sudden I never lived life.
Right.
Like,
That-
exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to have no sticky bullshit baggage that, like, some problems.
I also
or some
don't want to
bullshit,
teach you how to
but-
fuck either, though.
Right.
Like I've already taught chicks how to like fuck. Like if I'm not into you, like
Yeah.
it's because you typically speaking can't really fuck.
Wow. Instructor, if that's the case.
So you could. So for you,
tune her up.
sex is a it's a deal breaker for you. If the sex is like
if she like,
it's
I
a
mean,
big part for you.
No, I'm not saying like because I fuck chicks that I had no intentions of getting a relationship with. We loved fucking each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying, like,
Mutual fucking.
so relationship wise, like,
But relationship wise, I
sex
mean,
is a big deal
I would
for
say
you?
I would prefer someone that doesn't have a massive body count. But let me ask you
But
this:
what's massive?
What about what if
I
a
think
chick
it's
has only had
subjective,
5
yo.
people, but they fucked all the time, and dude was airing her out? Like,
what's the difference? You know what I mean?
That's-
At the end of the day,
she could have had 40 horrible partners with
Right.
small dicks versus one dude that just is like ripping it open.
right?
Yeah.
He's right.
You know,
Yeah, I
and
know.
mind you, I'm all right with myself. I'm confident with what I got.
I know.
But I know I'm not breaking records, right? At least I'm real with myself, right?
Yeah, I'm not breaking no records, but I'm
just
breaking
saying,
records.
But all I know, I'll break backs, but I'm not breaking
I
records.
don't break records. I break backs.
So, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. I
Damn,
feel
I'm
like
fucking spilling this shit everywhere today.
the chick could be fucked mad times by one dude versus mad people few times.
Right.
So, I
Yeah,
guess really
that's
what's
where
the difference?
that's where you gotta just be like, yo, I'm not. Basically, what y'all were saying.
What Plasma
Like,
said.
I'm
If
not
she
even
moves
like
to
worried
Atlanta,
about
her
that.
body
Yeah,
count.
like that's like
He said-
Pandora's box. Like I don't even.
Plaz said
I don't need
if
to
she
open
moves
it.
to Atlanta, her body count is reset.
Whoa, that's why birds fly south.
Yeah.
You know,
Florida, Atlanta.
like it's a whole
The
thing
whole
for
flock.
them. Yeah, it's a whole thing for them.
Reset.
But again, too, like dudes be doing the most, so they don't really have the right to like be passing judgment on females.
That's
Like, you
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying,
Like,
like, I
Nobody
plus that's-
has the right to pass
Yeah.
judgment.
Plus
See,
that's
that's
her-
why hoes be hoeing on both sides.
They need to
get
get-
that shit that they don't get right.
I
Girls
will
want to make
say-
it sound like all niggas is dogs.
Think about
girls can be dogs just as much as guys, if not even more so. So I'm
Think
like,
about
girls
this
do
stuff.
fuck
Just be
shit
real
too.
about it.
But
Yeah.
think about this.
Like,
If chicks
They have shorty
started
dudes set
getting
up.
around, dudes around like the high 30s to like low 40s area, they realize like we're all past that shit ourselves. Like we looking for some different shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
And
that,
we
we've done the
still got
fucking
some
already.
years left
You know
to
what
us.
I mean? Like past that.
That ass.
but you won't even. The thing about Shorty is not gonna tell you she has 30 bodies. You will
I'm
not, you will
never-
not
I'm never
get
gonna
that out
ask.
of her.
That's
I'm
why
never
you.
gonna ask.
If you ever ask, you always got to double the number.
I've never
Whatever
my
she
entire
tells you,
life
I've
asked
never
a
asked
female.
you.
I've asked girls
Well,
how
whatever she
many
tells you,
dudes
you
they
gotta double
fucked
it.
when I was a teenager. Like by the time
I
I
ain't
was
even asked
20
that.
years
That's
old.
because you were trying to see if she was more experienced
I
than you.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know. Yeah, because I know how much I turn it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like, damn, you only had 2 guys. That's not. This ain't gonna work.
No, I tell you what though. I
Frank's like,
I had a couple zeros.
I fucked a couple of virgins and like chicks that have only slept with like one dude once or twice,
Yeah.
and it was the worst sex that I've ever had.
And they're extra clingy.
Extra clean.
Yeah, I had this
Hell yeah,
one
the
chick.
first- you the
I had
first,
this
you
one
already know
chick
what
that
it
was mad, like showed no emotion whatsoever.
That fucked you up?
Not,
You didn't know what to expect? It fucked you
Yo,
up?
she like didn't
She
know
was
how
like,
to
"Are you
act.
even in me?"
But yo, I told.
He said, "In you, I'm done."
Listen, I win as long as I finish first. No,
That's
a race.
That's what he be saying. He
Yeah.
said, "Shh, you don't get your shit. in
Right.
fucking-"
It's a race.
Like, yo,
I won.
You're funny as hell.
You
Nah,
gotta win next time.
I've generally speaking never had that problem.
Finishing first.
No, actually, it's funny when like the first couple of times I'll fuck a chick, like I'll go forever because
Oh, yeah?
I mentally
got here?
mentally I tell myself I have to because if not, like
She's never gonna
something
call you again?
Nah, word could get out that you know what I'm saying.
1 minute.
Like,
Hey yo, I just found saying that
Won't be me.
that Missy
Yo,
song 1
She's
minute
gonna pull out
dance.
the
Yeah,
secret,
word
the
could
secret
get out.
woman decoder phone.
If we didn't
and
have
text
good
every woman
sex,
in the
I
world.
just wasn't really into you.
Yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying. I can't fake the funk if I don't have like a fucking physical connection with a chick. Like I
Yeah.
can't.
It's awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't have sex just for the sake of having sex.
yeah. Like I gotta be into the chick.
the shit, and she gotta be into it.
So
too.
because of that, like I fucked some amazing chicks, and then but I've also not fucked
Had
as
some
much at
duds.
certain periods because my standards too high.
You're like,
Yeah,
energy just ain't right.
yeah. I don't feel it.
yeah,
No, but that's a real thing.
nah, real shit.
Real shit.
I say it
Sharing
all the
the
time.
energy with everybody.
If you,
I've done
if you
enough.
don't seem like you're as into it as I'm into it, then I'm not gonna feel it at all. Like,
No, I've done it. I've done it enough to where I'm like, I know I'm not going to really enjoy this experience.
So we're just gonna skip past it. You go home.
I might even give it another. I might even give it another shot.
Yeah, I mean,
like, all right, good night.
We'll call it Books Made.
So you'll do that if it's trash,
Books Made.
you'll
We
just
out.
try it out. Like
if it's just not the greatest, like I'm like,
He's gonna dip his toes in.
Maybe it was Thursday.
Because it'll be me, like, but
quick.
but weird thing. I'm like Seinfeld. Weird things turn me off.
Big
like,
hands.
It'd be like, oh,
One
the
pee
way,
at a time?
yeah, she got her knuckles. Yo, I'd be like,
And
yo,
he said, "Nah, she eats her peas one pea at a time."
Yo, there's this chick. I was talking with, and then there was one picture of her showing her nails.
And
she had
like
just
her nail bed.
She had meaty hands. Like they're just like I look a man's hand.
You've heard of Bigfoot? Well,
I just seen
it was Elmira. Like I don't know.
That's not the grubby hand.
Yo, them shits look like war hands. Like,
whoa,
You said
like
she-
Thor.
Yo,
Hands
you
like
said she had camel
holding
knuckles.
a war hammer.
they were digging trenches.
Yo, chill. Wow.
They're putting up the sand.
They were all scraped up.
She been slapboxing hip hop.
Looked like she'd been tying razor.
allies
if her
against
hands
the
look more
Nazis.
manly than
You
yours,
said her
then
hands
you
look like
can't-
she'd been tying barbed wire and not.
We would ask the questions. No.
Yo.
Imagine waking up to that in the morning. Hey, baby.
So what'd you tell her?
I was like, listen, I can't turn up.
Oh, sorry, baby. My bad.
You just passed on.
Your
it.
She's trying to be
just-
sexual. You feel like you got slapped.
What big hands you have, babe?
Nah, listen, I'm not
better
gonna
to caress your
say
face.
like and act like I got mad chicks kicking down.
She
the
tries
door
to
here.
wipe a tear. You got a black eye.
It's like, that's fucking.
Beat you up. That's just crazy.
It's with a teapot.
Sorry, man. Ah!
Damn, Hulk.
But you just passed.
Yeah.
You just told her like, nah, we are not having.
There's some
dinner tonight.
crazy ones
Oh,
too that hit
shit.
you up. You're like, why would you ever think that I would mix DNA?
Whoa.
Like, I've gotten hit up by some crazy shit. Chicks that like some of them.
He's out of this world, literally.
You're like,
Some
why
would be
is
like
she so
60 years old.
You're like, why are you so comfortable? Contact me.
Like, damn, you look good. I'm like,
Who dost thou think they are?
He said, Jesus Christ. He called on Christ for this.
Hold on, Frank. Your humble is showing.
no. Any one of y'all would be like, I'm straight. Yeah, that's not just me. I'm not the only guy on this island of ugly bitches. Like, y'all just don't even know it. Y'all just have people following y'all. And you're just like,
Fucking cockerazzi.
Oh my god.
Instead of
paparazzi.
paparazzi.
Wow, dude. That sounds like you sending dick pics or something.
I don't know. I was trying to work it into the. It didn't work.
Yeah, it definitely didn't.
You show balls.
Pause.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
Oh my god, bro.
This guy's gotta really chill out.
This shit went really left.
Yeah, it's the green monster.
What the fuck? Green? You should see a doctor.
You should see a doctor. And take one of these.
Take one of these.
And don't call me in the morning.
Oh my god.
So AI, you for it, against it?
Oh, yo, that shit is crazy.
AI is crazy. I don't think it's good. But I mean, we seen iRobot years ago, and you know.
And I've seen Terminator.
You think they're going to instill the 3 rules?
And now it's like, now the further we get along, it's like the more they keep doing emulating what they did in iRobot. So it's like, I don't know. I guess they just don't care if the robots take over or not. So yeah. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it is what it is. At this point, they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
So how do you feel about like how the writers feel?
That's mad. I'd be mad as fuck. Like they was just showing the whole, you know, how they can do the AI for the rappers. Like they had Kanye do a song, but it wasn't Kanye.
Yeah.
Like that's wild. Like like meanwhile, I'm out here like, yo, that's crazy. Like, and it wasn't even Kanye.
I think until they can do live performances, that's where live music, or people involved with music, will always survive. As far as music on level is concerned, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they could put up
unless they put up like big screens and hologram.
I know
but
now they got
still-
the hologram joint.
Still,
too.
no one really want to see a hologram though. Someone might want someone that jumps off
But
into
what
the
if?
crowd.
But hold on.
and-
But what if
people
they
don't
get
care
so
about
good
their
at it where
body
you
count.
can't tell the
I
difference?
think they'd already be doing it more. They've already tried it several times and it hasn't worked yet.
Maybe they get
maybe for that special event.
Yeah. Or they just get the robots to do it.
Yeah, I think still at the end of the day, people still like that real, actual live interaction.
So-
Someone that can actually sign something for you, jump into the crowd.
Okay,
with you.
so they're
the
robot.
dance with you. That's what I'm saying. So they get to that level.
But even before that level,
I'm not worried as
you
far
have
as
the
music.
metaverse, so people will be using avatars. All this will
And
be
go on a
coming in.
metaverse
and then you'll
concerts.
be able to go to a metaverse
Yeah.
concert.
So that actually can already happen now.
Yeah.
In reality. And that I can understand, but it's even that shit, like right now you can do it and more people aren't doing it. So I think until like the generation that knows more life outside of these worlds, maybe until we die off, maybe at that point.
If you know offhand, like who's like the major in the metaverse?
So there's actually like Rec Room was actually one of the first places, not one of the first I'd say, but one of the most popular. But that's like mad cartoony, like it's blocky and shit, you know what I'm saying? But people fucking still love it. And then there's this one place I can't remember the name of it right now, but Snoop Dogg owns, like, you can actually own like money wise value of these properties digitally.
Wow.
And the way you log in, even I think the way you can even access the world you go into depends on if you subscribe to this place or
So you
whatever.
can buy digital real estate.
Yes. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And many different platforms right now. You can buy what's the fucking digital shit, the art and all that different things. The
NFTs type.
NFT.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. That you
and
also
that's
buy
to
that
exist
shit.
in that world, kind of.
Correct. And then
Okay.
you have like there is the metaverse that Facebook owns. I think that's. I don't know if
Which
that's on
actually
beta
used to
or-
be its own company before Facebook ever bought it.
Yeah.
Which is wow. Facebook literally bullied them out of their own shit.
And now they're fucking it up.
It's crazy.
I mean, it would be gangster as hell to have like.
You heard about that shit?
Back when because it's going on a couple years now
Yeah.
as far as like the metaverse change for
Yeah.
Facebook, but you'd be able to go into like an actual chat room, basically physically,
Yeah,
or digitally, whatever you want to.
There's a whole VR game that you can like be in a squadron with your boys.
Yeah.
In virtual reality. You look down at your gun, like you're moving. You got to like pretty much get down yourself in real life, get on like crouch down, like you're really doing that shit to do what you're doing, and you have to move tactically through like
With your boys.
Yeah,
or
they
it can
have,
be
like, step
multiplayer by
counters.
yourself. It doesn't have to be
And
with
it-
your boys, but you can with.
Oh, I've done it with
Stallone. Stallone
and him.
did that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
like,
but though,
I
like-
you can
enjoy it.
exist in those worlds already as well. You know what I'm saying?
VR
So like,
is dope as fuck.
so
It's just
even
wild.
think about it like Grand Theft Auto. I always go.
Yeah,
I always
I
bring
need
that
VR
up
too, yeah.
because you have whole worlds that exist in there, like where they play their character. They RP that character out.
Yeah, it'll be
live
over.
streams
when
going on.
When Grand Theft goes VR, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if like if they
No
have
one's
an
going
option
to
for
work.
6.
The world will collapse.
They're
Yo,
working on
deadass, yeah.
6 now.
They're gonna be stuck.
To be VR?
Yeah, no, not
Said
necessarily
10
VR,
years ago.
but they are working on 6 now.
Said 10
and
years ago.
Nah, they've already hacked into. They've already hacked into footage like not that long
word? I
ago,
didn't know
like
that.
within
Of
like
6?
the last like year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's like I guess
thought I
more
seen a
based off of
commercial.
a female and a male character.
That's dope.
And yeah, I think a female for the first time.
Yeah, that would be really ill.
And I know she's at least one of the characters from me watching the footage. A lot of the footage I'm so familiar with Grand Theft Auto, like it looks like that, just nicer and a little change. But
Remember
they showed
how it started?
Oh yeah,
Grand Theft
Yeah.
One, when
I
you're just
played the
on
original.
top?
Yeah, I played the original
Yeah.
ones.
Going through-
Yeah, you had your gun shot out the dots.
Yeah. That's crazy. The evolution of that.
I
is
actually
wild.
watched a video on YouTube about from the beginning of
the
first Grand Theft up to now, dude.
For real?
Yeah, it's crazy the worlds that exist out there right now in Grand Theft. There's like, you know, it's another one too is
I mean, this guy's a fucking rap star on
Red Dead,
Grand Theft.
the cowboy
So
one.
I have
That's now.
that game, and I'm not saying it's just whatever for whatever reason. I never like.
That shit, you can
I
do
got
mad
into
shit. I hunted in that shit.
It's literally Grand Theft, just in Old West days.
Yeah, no, I'm not even against it. I just never got to get into it.
I never finished it.
The one I
but
liked
I
was
got
Far
into
Cry.
it.
Far Cry 4 was crazy.
That
got
does
into
that,
that,
does
too.
that
Never
too.
played Far Cry. I
That
always
shit was
wanted
It
to.
has that type of gameplay.
That shit was wild.
Yeah,
Far
it's
Cry's
similar.
Yeah,
Dinosaur, you got dinosaurs out there.
That's how I'm trying to make my game.
It's-
For
but
the
it's
most part.
free roam. But it's
Far
free
Cry
roam.
Primal is the one with the dinosaurs, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Far Cry
Primal.
6
Yes,
it was
yes,
fun.
Primal is.
Far Cry 6 is crazy.
Yo, Primal
You
starts
can,
off crazy.
Parachute in, and while you're parachuting, you can pull out your gun and be shooting at people in bases. You can blow the whole base up from the sky as you're parachuting down.
Should be crazy, bro.
Yo, Primal is crazy though.
Do you have to play
I love
all
that
of them
game.
before you get into?
No, they all stand alone by themselves.
Did you get the new Star Wars?
Of course I did. I was just playing it before I came here.
Oh, really?
It's on that right now.
I want to buy it, but I don't want to
I got the
consume
5
my
right there
time.
in that
That's
bag.
why I haven't bought the
Oh,
Harry
really?
Potter
Yeah,
game
it's
too.
on there. I
Or
got that
the
on there too.
Harry Potter game?
Legacies.
I heard that shit. I know
that
it
shit
looks
is dope
crazy.
as
I want
fuck, yo.
I
Harry
want to
Potter,
buy
yeah,
it.
that shit is
I want to
fire,
buy
yo.
it so bad, but I know once I do, it's gonna consume mad time.
You just gotta be
Once
quick.
you start getting spells and that
certain
shit,
times
the way that game
that I play
works,
my
you
game.
get sets of 4 spells, but you get 4 sets of 4 spells, and you transfer between all 4. And you be like, pow, pow, like combo, yo.
And I got
that shit is wild.
I got my controller
bro.
for my PC to
Yo,
use with that
what?
game too.
I have mad fun playing that game.
Actually, I probably would use the keyboard anyway and mouse.
That's
Like,
why I
you'll be
like
throwing
using
people in the
That's why I
air.
like playing 2K because I can play like a couple games and I'm like, all right, I'm done. I gotta do shit. If I play games like
I
that
used to-
where it's a story and shit, that's
I got
when get
into
lost in
fucking.
time, like,
I got into Warcraft. I was playing Warcraft for a long
Yeah,
for a
Warcraft
while.
was dope too.
Yo, I made fun of my boys for playing that shit too.
I
was
knew
like,
a
"You
dude.
playing fucking like, mind you, I like fantasy shit, right? I like
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you played a fucking orc hunter or whatever online? What the fuck?
I know this
and then
dude.
I copped it. He was like, just get the game. So I copped it. I played an undead warrior, and I was fucking hooked.
I know this dude
Where's the
that
bow?
used to lose, like, he used to come to work barely able to work. He was so tired. And I'm like, yo, mind you, I'm like 22. He's like 40 at the time. I'm
Oh,
like, yo,
shit.
why did my
Wow.
run it? Like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, dude, I only slept for 2 hours. And I'm like, why? He's like, I was playing WoW.
I
I
thought
was
he was gonna
playing
say
WoW
body
all
count.
night. Nah, WoW. That's what he calls it. It was WoW, World of Warcraft. All night. He's like, I was playing WoW all night.
Yeah.
That's another
And
game.
he would do this shit for days on end. There's people that lost their whole marriages, their jobs, all
Yo,
type of shit off.
Because
of
yo,
World
if
of
you
Warcraft,
wanted to
yo.
be, if you want to be in like the top rating guilds and shit,
You gotta play all day.
you gotta
Yeah.
do your dailies and like all these
Yeah.
different
Yeah, they be
things.
on that shit hard.
So you got to earn up points to get potion, like
You gotta
to
pull
get
your
high
weight.
level potions.
Yeah.
Like start costing mad money. You got to do all these like lesser dungeons in order to get geared up to do the big fucking dungeon. And like the big ass dungeon will be like it used to be 40 man. So it'd be 40 other players like fucking trying to attack these NPCs like non-player characters. But the bosses like would be so technical. Like everyone would have a role.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't heal until they fire off this spell. And once they fire off this spell, they're going to, you know, spawn this mob. And a mob was like other enemies. So they'd spawn those off. And then, all right, you 3 are going to take care of these ones. You 3 are going to take care of these ones while we're doing that. Then you got to have a tank. The tank's got to keep the attention of the boss on them the entire time.
Yeah.
So they're like, they're hitting them with renders and like shit that
And
like
you
draws
build
their-
these characters to do
you
these
gotta have,
jobs.
Yeah, you got to have aggro. That's what like a tank.
For example, like a
I've
tank,
seen
what
that
he's
on-
talking about, you when you start this character, you have to go, yo, this character's going to be a tank. And all the gear you get, all the stat points, all the shit you do,
I was a
you,
tank at
you
one
put
point.
it
It's
towards
fucking annoying.
high defense.
The only good thing is if you're with a good guild, they'll anything that they get in these raids will first go to the tank, and then generally speaking, from the tank they'll go to the healers, and then with the healers, then you got to be able to burn enemies down quick though. Still, so like you can't sleep on your DPS, but you got to figure out like for these fights what DPS. DPS is like your mage
Damage per
classes,
second.
thieves.
That's what it
Yeah,
stands
yeah,
for.
it's people that just do damage. They don't do nothing
Yeah.
else but fucking damage. So you got to balance that with your like with people that heal. Because you only have so many fucking members, and like these bosses will hit someone that's geared the fuck out, will hit and drain their health all the way down to like fucking 3% in one hit. So then your healer's got to start stacking fucking heals on top of the tank while the tank is still trying to keep attention. Because if you do too much damage, the boss will come off of the tank and go after the one that's causing the most damage. So like I used to play a mage that used to fuck shit up. And I'd always pull the fucking aggro from the tank because I was doing too much damage and the tank couldn't keep up with me. So the boss would come and fucking like one-shot me. He'd hit me because like if you're damaged, chances are you don't have good armor. You're stacking all your shit for
Right.
damage.
Yeah,
yeah. Right.
So they would come over and just one-shot
Again, you build your
and they always be
character
like,
for that
fucking
shit.
Frank, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I keep popping my shit off, you know?
I gotta keep up.
Yeah.
Keep up with me.
But yeah, people make a living building these characters and then selling them.
Yeah.
They sell the login
I got an offer to sell
I've heard of that
two
before.
different tunes
You
on
Grand Theft Auto.
WoW and a tune on Star Wars,
they're
the
called
Old
tunes?
Republic. Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
So I got 2 offers for like 1,000 on one $800 on another, and then on Star Wars I got offered fucking $3,000 for one.
Damn.
But at the time I was like, nah, dude, like I'm playing this motherfucker.
Yeah,
This
what?
is my
Nigga, I
dude.
would've gave
Yo,
that
I
to
worked
you.
more than $3,000 worth of hours. So like, if I'm selling this for like $10,000, or I'm still.
That's crazy. It's even 3,000.
It took work. It took work to get to where I was at.
Called
You know what I'm
grinding.
saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And by the time like I would be ready to sell off, it wasn't worth shit anymore because like a new expansion came out.
Right.
That's
And
like
all
them gamer tournaments. I be watching them gamer tournaments. They be going crazy.
I remember the first shit back in the day. Remember when I moved to Commonwealth, and you were still right there on the side street.
Yeah.
And I was with Adam, Jess, and Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And was Amy there? Anyways, and Adam. So anyway, when I was there, we played one of the first things that you can ever play like online tournaments and shit with TuneLeef and Counter-Strike. And like before then, the only way you was like really playing for the most part that I know of was with more people at your house when you had the split screen.
Right, the LAN.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you were playing it, where you can play on different TVs.
Yep.
And so like when we were playing that, we had tournaments. I was a fucking sniper in one. And like you would do all these fucking key signature moves and shit when you were sniping and shit. And it was crazy. Like they would like. It was almost to the point where like you were starting to get sponsored to be in these tournaments.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
gaming is a thing.
There's 20.
Yeah, this is back in like 02. No, it's back in like.
They get paid on 2K Mad Bread and that shit now for the tournament.
Hell yeah, you can sell NBA like fucking 2K characters for mad money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to carve the time out.
Yeah, listen. I was
it
thinking
can be a
about it. It's like a
hustle.
$250,000 contest for that tournament they do every year.
A lot of games there be tournaments.
Yeah, well we gotta.
What's that?
About to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So listen, before we get out of here, right? Not only do we have to do a picture, but I want to make sure you get a chance to plug any of your fucking albums or events, anything that's going on your website. IG.
They say my link tree is Linktree TuneLeef the Rambler, DA for the duh and Rambler. You should know how to spell it. RAMBLER.
Yeah, if you're on it.
Yeah. But on pretty much everything, my name is TuneLeef the Rambler for my Linktree, my Facebook, my Instagram, YouTube. I have videos out. We just dropped 2 videos in the last couple months, I want to say, which was my Tell Like It Is promotional video and the song that you played earlier, Physical.
We're actually going out on a track too.
Until like it is. We're on tour.
I like this next one. I think is my favorite out of the 3.
That's that one I did back in 2013, mind you. Freaking, we got the tour, like I said, me, Moody, Fire Nation, Mumra, Black. So that's gonna be going on. Like our next stop is gonna be June 3rd out in Allentown, PA. And that's for Mumra's birthday bash. So hopefully y'all can make it if you can. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. That's about it. I mean, we're just working, bro. Like I just got a lot of stuff going on right now. Like I literally had your interview put in my phone, but I forgot to put on the calendar. So
yeah, you said the wrong name too.
When you hit me up, I'm like,
said that's so Frank. I was like, listen, I'm not that's so Raven. I was like,
wow.
That's what I was thinking about when I said it.
So
Like,
Frank.
yeah. So I'm like,
just being Frank, motherfucker.
But yeah, just we got, like I said, this month I pretty much just been trying to relax and work because we just came off tour from Nebraska, and I haven't had a chance to really relax since we came back. I just went straight to work. So,
what's did you learn any new words while you were in Nebraska?
I didn't really learn any words. It was more or less just the atmosphere out there because I'm not used to being in a place was so desolate. And
he said desolate.
Like
It was a barren land.
It was literally like for miles. All we seen, like we barely seen trees. It was
lack of coupling.
It was like low stocks of corn stocks and windmills. That was pretty much all you seen for the whole ride.
Shout out to windmills.
Sound like a Wiz Khalifa album name. Corn stocks and windmills.
Yeah, but nah, the people out there are great.
Did you guys go cow tipping?
Nebraska. No, they actually mentioned it though. They was thinking about doing it. But that's the most we seen was cows and horses. Didn't see many police either.
You heard it here first. Moo moo.
Moo moo.
Buckaroo.
Moo.
And there's the milk.
Buckaroo.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, and there's
the milk.
That was our shit.
All right, so we out this bitch, man. Thank you for coming through, brother. We appreciate you much.
Appreciate you, bro.
Before we go, let's all put the headphones down. We're gonna take a quick picture. Handles there. All right. So do me a favor, so we can get everybody in the shot. Yeah, we gotta get every. If you don't lean in, you're not gonna get into the shot.
What is it doing?
Yeah, that camera, the blue light up there is where you need to try to
Hold your little L.
You're gonna have to.
Squat.
You're gonna have to get down.
Get down.
Get down,
Yeah, you police.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
You know what to do.
Yeah, he's like, I feel a little questionable right now on that one. I feel a little tired. Get down now.
Do it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger on you.
Get to the chopper.
I want to live.
It's not a tumor.
Hurry up, I have to pee.
Come more to the left.
Yeah, you got to go more in. You're not being seen at all. Or the only other options is not to be in it at all, because you're either gonna have to like get
You
into
gotta
the
be
shot,
in or not.
or you're not in it.
All the way in or all the way out.
Not just the tip.
Nah, you said
Just
that.
the tip. Just the tip.
It's not like a Mark Ruffalo song.
Nebraska.
Oh shit! All right, so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock.
I was gonna say no flash.
No flash.
Just be sitting there like.
What should we call the show?
Yo,
I'll try and listen for this. Tanucci AI? No. Don't go chasing waterfalls?
Call it Nebraska.
Nebraska. Cow tipping.
The tune-up.
All right. We're out this bitch. Thank you very much. We're actually wrapping up with one of his songs. Stick to it and listen to that shit. And make sure you come back next Thursday. And if you haven't, make sure you like and subscribe and all that goodness. And share. Turn on notifications. Like all the kids are doing it. Like I asked around. We're out this bitch.
Cheer. Blacklist. TuneLeef. Shout out Tommy. Good luck. Tired of talking. I'm tired, man. I'm speaking English, but for some reason, sheesh. Act like I'm speaking another language. Springfield, Bangfield. I'm just gonna let you take how you want. Springfield. I'ma tell how it is. Yeah, you did. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want it, I'ma tell it how it is. No funny biz, just the realness, you get the gist. Realist, no fiction, stay depicting the explicit without using explicits to elicit the specifics. Like no point to a dictionary while you being a dick to me. I instinctively get defensive cause too many pretend to befriend me. Act like you would defend me, contrary to all your contradictory movements. Suspect me, not the usual suspects you see. I speak so plainly, plainer than a plain T. Plan B, guess you wasn't meant to speak to me. Got a hearing deficiency, we must speak differently. Now I say what I mean and you say stop being mean to me. The truth hurts, so do I start telling lies? No, I realize I gotta keep it factual, let opinions rise. Cause I'm not afraid, nor will I hide from being real. It's rooted deep, deep down inside. Right. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. Why you so deaf? I so left. No time for the I didn't hear that round and round it goes, bit. Speak logical and they become illogical. Reverse psychological, the response is never logical. Going out of my mind or is it already gone, bro? I don't know.
the state of myself. Home alone flow. Tired of the crooked popo who get no slap on the wrist, though, but be driving around in expensive whip boats. Like the whip, yo. Master used to change your ways back. On your back, cops, modern slave, owner cats. Ask my opinion just to be cut off like an unwanted appendage. Grimace at rhetorical quizzes. This shit is ridiculous. Not into this faking the funk, I'm embracing it. Speak calmly and I'm still considered abrasive. Not evasive with the answer. Straight shooter, not trying to kill you, but these words will definitely wound ya. Ooh, ah. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. Take it how you want, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is. I'm a real man, I'ma tell it how it is.